Hello, good evening folks. Welcome back to the channel for the newest episode of our homebrew D&D campaign, the Chronicles of Iridica. We are now in double figures. This is episode 10. Very exciting. We were going to do a comfortable pajama stream to celebrate, but it is absolutely frigid cold over here at the moment and too cold to not layer up, so we're going to have to save a celebratory PJ stream for another day, unfortunately. So before we get started, a couple of announcements. First of all, we love Game Tea. You should love Game Tea too. If you don't love Game Tea, you have issues. So Game Tea are a lovely company based in the UK. They make absolutely gorgeous D&D accessories. They make notebooks, modules, magic items, clothing, badges, all sorts of stuff. It's absolutely gorgeous, and they are lovely people to boot. We are part of their ambassador network, so if you go to gametea.co.uk/Iridica or use the code Iridica at checkout, you can get a nice little 5% off. And they do have a clearance sale on at the moment, which you can still use that 5% code to get even more off what's already discounted. So go check them out quickly, because their stuff is flying out, so don't miss out. And second of all, our background music is, as always, provided by Tabletop Audio. So go check out tabletopaudio.com, show them some love, and yeah, thank you to them for giving us our background ambience. And of course, if you enjoy the shenanigans and you want to keep up, please like, follow, subscribe, delete as appropriate. All of our socials are below. It all helps the channel. It makes us feel all warm and fuzzy inside. So, without further ado, oh yes, and we are down one Tanya tonight, so it is just myself, Lee and Sarah. So last session, what have we got on? So we've just lit the candle. Druid Salve. Ooh.
Druid Salve, wild elderflower and high summer botanicals. Oh, it's a limited edition as well.
Very nice, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so last session, in the aftermath of the siren attack, there were some confrontations amongst the crew. Erebus stepped down as captain, passing the mantle on to Sparrow, who in turn appointed Rohija as first mate. The party confided in the rest of the crew about the Sundering Medallions, the Torque, Leon Verindra, and Nephestra. Taking the long route around the Stormrift Valley, the crew unwound over drinks and dancing. Rohija suggested to Sparrow they could cut a day off the voyage to meet her rendezvous as they sailed through the edge of the Stormrift Valley. The party spent some time training together, worked together to pass clean through a smaller storm front which appeared, and eventually turned their attentions towards the Eternal Tempest. Passing through the edge of the storm proved a little more treacherous than anticipated, with the ship sustaining some damage to the hull, sails, helm, and engines, and Marin sustaining some injuries from her light weaving. Once you cleared through, on the opposite side, the crew came across an abandoned sky ship, adrift in the skies just frostward of the storm. Rohija gave orders to form a boarding party to offer aid if needed, or to search for salvage if it was indeed abandoned. And so we pick up as the Endeavour pulls alongside and moors to the other vessel, with the party preparing to investigate. So, crew of the Endeavour. Well, what would you like to do? I'm going to have a sip of my peppermint tea.
I'm coming to find you, basically, and saying, Are you ready to board?
Yes. Did you want me to scout first?
I'd say we all go together.
Okay.
Right, Flynn, you come in.
Do you want me to, Captain?
I do, Flynn,
Okay,
please.
Captain, I'm on my way.
Flynn, it's still just Sparrow. You're my brother. Come on.
Sorry, just Captain Sparrow.
All right, you can call me Cap. All right, we'll figure it out later, Flynn. Okay, so let's go see what this is about. Just you said there's no nameplate on this ship either.
No, it's. You can see where the nameplate was, and it is very very old and worn. There's sort of, you can just about kind of make out like a T and an E somewhere on there. That's pretty much all that you're getting.
Okay. Would we have some? You said it was quite an older vessel, so would we have an idea of just how old? It's not like pre-sundering or anything drastic like that, is it?
It's not pre-sundering just because there are no pre-sundering ships or anything like that out there. In terms of age, because it is a... So basically across Iridica, there are various ways that you can power ships. Aerolithican ships, design ships, are powered by ether-flux cores. Ships from Embasade tend to be more dirigibles powered by hot air. Ships from the Verdant tend to use more natural means of propulsion, such as the one that you saw moored in Coral Harbour that was pulled by giant eagles, and so on and so forth. The oldest design of sky ship before any of these were envisioned and invented were just wooden hulls, sail powered, relying on natural buoyancy and catching the air currents as and when they find them. And because it is such a tried and tested way of shipbuilding, ships like that have been, from the time that they were first created and constructed up until the present day, those sort of ships are still in use. From the fact that it is so tired and worn, it's probably pushing on for a century old. But there's no way of telling for certain because it's not something where the designs have been kind of updated. In fact, the Dawnside is one such vessel where it is purely a sail-powered design, but it's not an old vessel, it's just a classic construction.
It just works.
Yes.
Okay.
That probably answers your question more thoroughly than you were planning.
No, drop all the law you want, Rob. I'm into it. All right, we've got 20 minutes on and off. Let's go see what we've got. You can take point if you prefer Erebus. Let's spread out. Let's go.
Yeah, cautiously. Maybe we should maybe find captain's logs and stuff and ledgers or whatever to find out where it might have come from, where it was going.
Okay. Yeah. So priority: grab anything you can. If you cannot carry it, it's not coming with us.
Erebus.
Unless it's really fucking valuable, and then come back and get Jerome.
Maybe look for survivors.
Don't get Jerome, I broke his miniature getting him out of the figure case.
No!
Ooh.
And I will let you Jaeger Tedric as well.
Okay.
It was only his quill that broke off, but still.
Oh.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, so you would have boarded from... So the Endeavour kind of pulled up on that side, so you would be boarding about there.
Okay, I will go immediately up to the helm to see if the log is there.
Okay, first thing you do notice is that, as you saw from distance, there is no one on board. There's no old empty supply barrels or anything like that up on deck. If you want to move yourself up to the helm.
I shall.
And make a perception check, please.
Okay, I'm using my eye dice for perception.
Oh, very nice, very nice. You found it then.
I did. It's
Oh, did anyone have inspiration by the end of last session?
apparently I did.
Okay.
It's 19. 19 on my perception.
19. Looking around, you don't see any sign of a ship's log. You don't see a lectern or anything where the ship's log might be placed.
Okay.
It seems to just be a completely bare area around the wheel.
There's nothing up here.
I'll go down below.
Alright, take Tedric with you.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Flynn, you and me will go captain's cabin, see what we can find underneath. So I'm assuming you're in here.
Yep, so as you enter, are you going through the cargo hatch to get below? Or are you looking for a door?
I guess if there's a door to go down.
That's what I would say, because this is probably happening pretty much simultaneously. There aren't any doors on the top deck apart from the door to what you would assume is the captain's cabin. As Sparrow, you go in, you see that this isn't actually a cabin area, but there is a set of stairs in there that leads down into the hold. Or alternatively, you could have gone through the cargo grate at the top, so it's up to you how you kind of communicated.
Oh, so if you're going this way, do you want me to go through the...
If I said go down, yeah, just go into the cargo hold.
Okay, I'll see if I can get through to into the cargo hold that way.
Okay.
Is there anything in the room that is around those stairs?
Okay. Sorry, you were going which way to the cargo hold?
Not. If Sparrow's going through to the stairs,
You're going through the
I'll
hatch.
go the actual hatch.
So you would drop down through that hatch, and is Tedric going with Erebus?
I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
You guys head into there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys heading into this chamber. It doesn't look like it would be a cabin. There are the windows out back which kind of give you the view out the back end of the ship. Actually, very good point, because most places that we go to are lit. We do keep forgetting this is a world of perpetual night.
Oh.
So as you two drop into the cargo hold, the first thing you would notice is it is pitch black down there because there is no illumination. Mm-hmm. You guys, there is the barest amount of twilight filtering through the windows. Aside from that, it is dark, so I'm pretty... Erebus has got dark vision, doesn't he, because he's tiefling.
Yeah, I think tabaxi have dark vision as well, I believe.
No, who's got Tedric character sheets?
I believe.
I will let you get Tedric this time.
Yeah.
She gets too many kills when I do it.
I'm just going to get Tedric's character
Yeah,
sheets
dark
on.
vision 60 feet.
Okay, so you guys can see dimly down there.
Sorry, I just accidentally closed my character sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, I have dark vision as well.
Cool, so you've got
Oh, yeah,
dark
'cause you're
vision. Flynn does not.
Oh, bless.
It's very dark in here.
It's alright, Flynn, I can see for the two of us, it's fine.
Okay. Cool, so now that question's been answered. Yeah, so this, not necessarily a cabin, could be used for maybe like a meeting area or something like that. All that there is in this room is completely bare, but for a chair.
Oh no.
I was gonna bring a miniature, and I realised I forgot it when I got here.
It's always a chair.
It's always a chair.
A chair
It's
or door.
a chair in that corner of the room,
Uh-huh.
and a
Kill it.
model ship in the other corner.
Kill them both.
Which I do have.
Oh,
Which I do have that. This is actually not the one that I showed you earlier. This is the same one, even smaller.
Oh, that's adorable, Rob.
Which was even more of a bugger to
That's
print.
adorable.
And that is all that there is in this room. Down below, you drop in, and it's a little messier down here. There are scattered around a few bits of old rusted weaponry, some couple of sabres, some daggers, an old crossbow that's kind of rotted and worn through, and a few just sort of scraps of leather armour. There are a few sort of coin pouches just dotted around. There is also an urn at the far forward side of the ship. There is a small wooden box. Nope, that is just 2 squares up from your direction from where Erebus is. Nope, that.
Oh, really?
Oh, actually, yes, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
A few coin pouches.
Okay.
There is an old battered traveller's trunk and a footlocker.
So the footlocker in the trunk.
I'll say to Tedric, so maybe stay fairly close, but maybe just 30 feet, and I'll say stay quiet, and I'm going to listen out to see if I can hear any other movement down here.
Okay, make a perception check.
Oof, that was close.
It was, wasn't the age? That's 11 on the dice, and perception is +9, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you sort of close your eyes, just focus your hearing, and the only thing that you can hear is just sort of a distant, it's really dark, you can't see what's going on, from upstairs.
I'll say to Tedric, I think either from the other two, I don't think there's anything else on board. I can't hear anything. Maybe,
Yeah, sort of the groaning, you get the odd kind of groaning of wood, but it's bad.
maybe.
I think if I'm Jaegering Tedric's already halfway to like the footlocker there.
Yeah. Probably, yeah. We'll do that. We'll have Tedric, I'll say to Tedric anyway, maybe look, try and find something of interest or importance of why, where they were going, what, that sort of stuff. And yeah, I'll have Tedric maybe check for traps.
Okay, yeah, make a. I'm pretty sure that Tedric's proficient in. Oh no, wait, no. I think Tedric's proficient in thieves' tools. That doesn't give you a proficiency on check for traps, does it?
No, I think.
See, I'm thinking the rogue Jaeger
It's just, I think it's just an investigation.
In investigation it's +0, so. Alright, 3.
That's fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Great.
I think Tedric could open the
That's the footlocker.
yeah, if it's
Goes to attempt to open the footlocker. Doesn't open.
okay, and is there a lock on it?
It does appear to be a lock.
Unlock it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, like I say, he's definitely proficient in thieves' tools. So.
It's 15 on the dice. Thieves' tool. Where is the thieves' tools on this?
So it's perception. Sorry,
+3 dex.
proficiency plus dex. And I've got a feeling that Tedric's got expertise in it, so it's double proficiency plus dex.
So it's
going to be like
+6.
20 something.
Yeah.
Dex is +4.
So yeah, it's going to be like, it's nearly 30
Yeah.
at this point. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Tedric. Before we see what's in the chest, we're going to pop back up to the room with the chair.
Yeah. Flynn, there's a really cool
Hello.
ship thing. I don't really want to pick it up because every time I do something just without thinking, shit happens. So can you just
want me to pick it up?
I want you to identify it, Flynn. Can you do that? Is it too dark or is it?
I mean, I can identify it.
Okay. It's just I don't want to touch it, Flynn.
Okay.
Until you've had a look. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Do
See,
you
I'm
want
learning,
me-
Flynn.
Do you want me to take 10 minutes to do this, or shall I just do it quick and expend a spell slot?
I need to do it quick, Flynn. I need to get back to Marin.
Okay. No, Flynn takes his pearl out and just shoves it into his eye socket.
What? Flynn, what are you doing?
This is how it works.
Ow, Flynn. I felt that. What the fuck, Flynn?
I was going to do it the last session when he used identify, but I kind of forgot. But yeah, that is how I've decided to flavour that the pearl is used for identify, as it literally sort of merges with the eye.
Okay.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Level 1 spell slot.
Do we need to one chat about body horror, Rob?
It doesn't seem to be anything magical.
Alright, do you think it's safe to take it, Flynn?
I don't know. It's a ship.
Alright, I'll just look around it and just see if I can see anything
make
obvious.
a perception check or investigation check. Sorry.
It's a good job that is a little bit better.
Tedric has expertise in acrobatics and sleight of hand.
Sorry. That's a 10.
10. nothing kind of out of the ordinary about it. What you do notice, kind of looking around it, is it seems to be an exact replica of this ship.
I mean, it's pretty fucking cool, Flynn. Alright, I'm going for it. I pick it up.
Okay, you pick up the ship.
I pick up the ship. So replica of ghost ship, I guess. It's going in my inventory. Can you see anything else around
You
here?
see a
Flynn?
chair.
You see a chair. Okay, do you want to just have a quick look at the chair? Or, I mean, you know, if it's a chair, it's a chair, but if you want to...
Looks to be a chair. I'll have it. Okay, I'll...
See if someone hid anything under it, Flynn. Like, if they left in a hurry, maybe they thought they'd be coming back.
No.
But, alright, that's fine. Should we go down, see what Erebus and Tedric have found?
Okay.
Okay. So here we go, down to...
So as you get down there, the...
It's so pretty. Oh.
Tedric is just... And...
While Tedric's doing that,
Hang on. There is no while Tedric's doing that.
Okay. He's trapped, we die.
Sorry, Tanya, we killed Tedric. He died doing what he wanted to do. Sorry, that's...
Well, I won't need to ask if a natural 20 hits Tedric.
Yeah, misses.
So that is cocked. Tedric takes 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And 6 points of acid damage. As he is working the pick in the lock, the chest...
Oh, it's a fucking mimic!
Good. I think.
Oh my god, did a mimic
and I am
in the crew?
and I am gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Being.
Oh my god, I've never fought a mimic before!
Being level 5, I don't suppose Tedric could use. What is it? Their reaction. What is it?
Dodge? Evasion?
Not evasion. Uncanny dodge.
13 on my initiative.
Yeah, can do.
So that would half the damage I get.
Yeah.
Why do we not have a mimic emoji in the chat, Rob? I want the mimic.
Because mimics are our subscriber badges.
Oh, they are. I did not realise. There you go. Chat can have like a box of sushi instead. There you go. That's a mimic.
Would it be half the total damage?
I believe so. I'll be honest, you know rogues better than I do. So what is the
This is
wording
why
of
we're
uncanny
letting you
dodge?
Jaeger the rogue.
Yeah.
This is why, as they always say, learn your abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to halve the attack's damage against you.
Yep, so that would be the total damage then, yep.
Yep, so what was the total damage? It was
I
11
don't remember, that's why I
It was 11 and
read them out
6.
to get written down.
So it's 17.
Yeah, half 7.
To 8. Round it down to 8 and then round it up to 9.
Ooh.
9.
Yeah, so 9 damage off.
Oh, he didn't do very good.
Okay, have you rolled initiative?
No.
We rolled Tedric as well.
Yep, I'll use that for me and Tedric.
Okay.
Tedric is 22.
Tedric's 22. Was it a natural 20?
No.
What about Erebus?
That's 19.
Okay. Wow, a lot of high rolls on there.
Except for Sparrow, who got 13.
What's Erebus? Oh, yeah, I was going to say what's Erebus's dex, but it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah. Tedric's just slightly higher.
Okay, so top of the round after Wiggles there has got a
Wiggles.
it's got a surprise round in because he did roll natural 20. He rolled a natural 20 on his stealth check to see if he'd beat Tedric's passive perception. Then he got a natural 20 on his attack roll.
That's brilliant.
So little bastard. And
You only told me this week that there was a mimic somewhere in this world, and we just freaking found it. That's just...
so Tedric is up first.
I think
Oh, Tedric, yeah, not on camera. There we go.
Nope.
Tedric will I guess strike with a short sword.
Okay, that is a cool mini as well.
Yeah, so short sword attack.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was rushing to get painted for the end for last week. It's like literally up till 2 a.m. to get them done.
You painted that? What?
Yeah. I say, God, you wouldn't get a miniature that well painted, pre-painted.
Oh my god, Rob. Can I hold this up so chat can see your paint job?
Later.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
We're in combat.
Sorry,
This is
it's
to
so
the
pretty.
focus.
So 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
And so D6 points. Oh, with sneak attack, isn't it?
Why?
Is it? No, it isn't.
No, the mimic got a hit on them already.
No.
Why would
no
it be
one's-
sneak attack?
Yeah, no, it's fine. So 8 damage.
Sorry, how many damage? Was that 8 or 18?
8.
8 damage.
And then bonus action.
Wiggles, no!
Wiggles, yes.
Bonus action disengage up
Where
next to Erebus.
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's their turn. Do you have Tedric's Wolverine form over there?
Lovely.
Just in case.
Oh yeah, I'm the spell list.
Okay. Next up in initiative order.
I love fighting classic D&D creatures. It's just so fun.
Honestly, I was just absolutely stoked to have the time to actually sit and paint a mimic, because it's not something I've really had a reason to do up until this point.
I can't believe you painted that detail, Rob. It's amazing.
Okay. That is a 29 to hit on the first.
What?
And a 30 to hit on the second. Six. 13. 18. 27. 36. Which makes us 2, 8. Okay. Yeah, so as Tedric backs away from...
Even with disengage.
You don't know what I'm saying yet. As Tedric backs away from the from Wiggles, you feel as the entire ship lurches slightly, and you hear from outside the sounds of the crew of the Endeavour shouting and splintering wood. Erebus, it is your turn.
So if we hear this, it's like, oh,
Rob, is the entire ship a fucking mimic?
that's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
Don't you smile behind your teacup? Shit.
we
Shit.
need to get out of here. We need to get out of here.
Shit.
Can I...
Fuck.
How far up is the hatch?
I mean, there's fucking stairs here.
About sort of 8 foot.
8 foot.
Yeah.
Can I assist them?
Fucking run.
Yeah.
Like, no assist, fucking run.
Can I drag... maybe drag Tedric away? I don't know. Would you allow that?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So
And you're at
actual
half,
movement.
you'd be at half movement.
Yeah. So movement to drag them. Action.
Well, your action would be to grapple him, and then your movement would be.
Oh, yeah,
So that'd get you to us,
Yeah,
basically.
even if they're winning.
Well, yeah, because otherwise you're not moving them. You're just running and saying, "Run with me."
Yeah.
It's like you've got to physically take hold of someone.
That's fine. So that's my movement in action. And can I carry on dragging them with my bonus action dash?
Yeah, because you've still got them held.
So that'd be to there, and then you get on the top deck at least.
So it's
You?
another
That's
15. Well, it'll be 30 feet
two.
total.
3? So that's 3. That's 3. So that's actually only 10. How are we doing stairs with this? Would you say it's the full stairs?
Because it's half movement, I would only be getting 30 feet.
So you're about there. Yeah.
Although Tedric will take, and actually no, because Tedric is being force moved, so he can't. So it would be Erebus takes an attack of opportunity
I
as he
wondered.
passes the chair.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh fuck. We need to get the fuck out.
Which is only a 14 to hit, so I'm pretty sure that's going to miss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
misses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and as I'm saying, is that we need to get off the ship.
Okay. Which actually brings us to the chair's turn.
Oh my god. I take it back. I take it all back, bro.
Just glad it's not a toilet.
Oh, that is no.
Oh, I mean, look where the mouth is. You'd be pretty upset.
I think that is like one of my worst nightmares. Is that the toilet is a mimic.
I am immediately stressed.
That is only a 12 to hit on the chair's attack, so he does not get you. Wiggles.
Yep.
What is the movement on a mimic?
I don't know, but I hope he like hops.
Oh, it's only 15 feet. He's going to dash.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
No, because the door is there. 5, 10, 15, 20. So he can just about get up to Flynn, but he has used his action to dash, so he can't attack. Which point his friend wakes up.
Oh my god!
Sparrow, it is your turn.
Flynn, get the fuck out, and I just like dash up and towards our ship. So if I'm on the stairs, on the bottom of the stairs, where can I get to if I dash? Can I get back onto our ship?
You can't, because you would have to go through an enemy occupied space to because he's blocking up the door.
Then on the stairs underneath him, I am going to make oh fuck me. I am going to actually do a level.
Just for the record, this is what you rolled on the random encounter thing last week.
You arsehole.
Sarah rolled the storm. Tanya rolled the flock of birds. You rolled the ghost ship.
I am doing a level 2 thunder wave. So level 2 thunder wave.
Okay.
Will we be caught in that?
So it's from underneath the mimic, so I'm assuming it's going like up, and he's on the stairs, and you're outside of the door, so I think you'd be fine.
Well, the mimic is it's kind of a bit awkward the way those stairs are placed. So it's supposed to be those stairs kind of come up, and then you go round, and that's where the door is. So he would. So effectively, those stairs should be more kind of there, and he's there.
Okay.
So,
Can I avoid hitting them if I hit him? I can't see that they're there, can I?
you could probably see that they're there because the door's open.
Okay, can I aim it like this way to get him in
Could move,
that?
I was going to say, yeah, you could move to like the side of him and then direct it that
I
way.
would like to do that then, please. Alright,
no.
Constitution saving throw, please, from Mimic Boy.
Hang on.
He's got to be 13.
See, that one hasn't been rolling well, so let's switch to that. That is rolling just as bad.
Where's the D8?
9 plus 2, 11.
Yep, that does not make it, so he's going to take full damage. Yeah, you Alright. Ooh, that's an 8 on one of them, so 14 damage plus...
14 damage.
Is it plus anything? Nope, just 14 damage. And they're pushed 10 feet away from me, so I'd like to push him towards this side, away from them, basically.
Yeah, so he's...
Yeah, basically. Pushed him fuck away.
Blah, 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 blah. You're like all the way up against the hole there, so yeah.
Okay. And I just yell, get back to the ship!
Okay.
Oh, bloody hell!
Oh no, Flynn.
So he's going to take an attack of opportunity as he tries to come up the stairs.
Oh god. Not my brother.
Oh, that is a 24 to hit. And 8. That's 3. 6. Oh, that actually rolled very bad on its damage, so it only takes 7 points of damage.
Okay.
That's 5, 10, 15, 20. Ah! 30. 30 or 35? He's 30, so that gets into there. That is Flynn's turn. The crew now goes, and Jerome is on the ballista and misses. Fairly sure. Actually, what is? Nope. Yep, definitely misses. And end of initiative round. So that is 20. 21, which is going to hit. 4, 7. So, Sparrow, you take 7 points of piercing damage and 8 points of acid damage as the ship that you are carrying.
No, it was so cute! Oh, fuck. Okay, sorry, 7 and then 8, wasn't it? So, that is 15.
And that takes us back to the top of a very hefty initiative round with Tedric.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think just get Tedric back to the Endeavour because we said get off the ship. So,
Okay.
Tedric could just go back to the Endeavour.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he's got enough movement to get back on. Okay, so Tedric is back on board. And as he's kind of crossing over the gap between the two, you would sort of see sort of where the front of the hull is as it's kind of parted, and there are just rows of teeth, purple pseudopods just lashing out at the as it's kind of trying to twist its face and just kind of bite chunks out of the hull of
Oh my god,
of the ship.
stop biting holes in my ship!
Okay, so that is Tedric's turn. So Timothy is up next. That is the name of the ship.
Chat likes that you're so happy, Rob.
That's a natural 1 on Timothy's first attack. But he does get a second one.
Which one's Timothy?
The big one.
Ship.
The little one is called Tomothy.
Tomothy.
Oh dear.
Timothy and Tomothy. Oh my god.
So that is a 16, which I think is going to hit. Yep.
No.
So that is...
There is a ballista.
Yeah, Jerome's currently on it.
Oh, thank God. Yes, boy.
He
He
missed.
did. Yeah, he did roll a 4 on his first attempt, though.
God fucking damn it. We should have been training him more.
That's 18 points of damage as... lashes out. Okay. That is Timothy's go done. Erebus.
Yeah, I'll just say the same as like everybody off the ship.
Yeah, you see, like, Raheesh is at the wheel just kind of shouting, everyone get on board, we're getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and I'll follow suit. Would I have enough movement to get off the ship and ready in action?
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so once I'm back on the Endeavour, I'll ready in action to shoot an arrow at any hostiles, basically.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, the ship is a hostage.
Well, yeah. Other than
Yeah. I mean, if nothing else comes along, you could just shoot the ship.
yeah, that'll do. Yeah.
Ship.
Okay.
Kill it.
So the chair is up next. I'm going to call it Cheryl.
Sheriff.
I was trying to think of a good name for it, but I couldn't.
Oh.
I was thinking like Charlie.
Oh, natural 1. He did not like that name. Wiggles.
Oh, Wiggles.
And he doesn't actually have a name. Sparrow.
Sorry.
Wait, they can dash.
Oh, fucking yay. Okay. Right, we are... Yes, I do have enough time to do that. Thunderwave again.
Yep.
Okay, so they're going to make a con save.
Okay, Cheryl gets a... Oh, not good. There's only a 6 on the dice, which I think does not add up to very much. 6 plus... Yeah, 2, so that's an 8. 8 for the chair. A 16 for Wiggles. And a 15 for Wiggles' friend. Oh, and the ship. I mean, the little ship.
The little shippy.
Little ship, 19.
I do kind of want to keep the ship. So,
It is trying to eat you.
Okay, so the one... I know, but it's cute. Okay, so the ones that make it take half damage.
Yeah, so that's the 2 chests take half damage, the chair and the model ship take
Okay,
full
so
damage.
total damage was 16, so half damage is 8. And the ones that did not make it are pushed back 10 feet away.
So the chair, Cheryl,
Cheryl.
just from the thunder wave, just explodes in this just shower of purple.
Bye-bye. Oh, I need to look at it. That is just so cool.
So, oh wait, no, sorry, Thomas, the ship, the mini ship succeeded actually. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So it's only the ones that fail that get pushed away.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. So the ship is still in your hands. It appears to be stuck. As you
Oh,
attempt
what?
To mimic. You are holding on to something with the adhesive trait.
Oh, fuck me. So I'm going to use my dash to get back onto the Endeavour.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Wait, can you dash? Because you just use an action.
Oh, can't, can I? Then I'm going to use my, movement to get back onto the ship if I
Okay.
can.
You will take 2 opportunity attacks.
That's fine, I need to just get the fuck out.
First one is a 15 to hit.
Oh, it would help if I could see what my character has. Yes, that hit.
Wiggles hits, and a natural 1 off the other one.
Oh, thank God.
So,
Go on, what's the damage? Make me sad, Rob.
hang on. I'm missing a D8. Here it is. So 3 points of acid and 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Okay, I have 11 hit points left. I need to get the fuck off this ship.
Okay.
So I'm gone. Then am I off the ship?
What was how much movement have you got?
I think I've got 30 feet.
Oh yeah, so 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you are off the Endeavour. So the only one, sorry, on the Endeavour, sorry. So the only one still on the ship is Flynn.
I can't actually see my movement. Oh yeah, 30 feet. Okay, so Flynn's left. Okay. But I've got Litlin with me.
Yeah. It is Flynn's turn, so he is. So everyone is now off Timothy.
Yeah.
The Endeavour is going to fire another shot from the blister. This one is going to hit. I am losing dice. There we go. 1, 8, 13. Not a huge amount, but it all counts.
Yep, yeah, it does.
Yeah, so you see as Jerome on the ballista fires, and one of these ballista bolts just sinks into the side of Timothy, and just purple goop just starts splurting out of it. Rahija is going to attempt to pull away. And does so. So you do hear this like horrible wrenching sound as the Endeavour tries to pull away from the ship, and there is just sort of splintering wood as the two hulls part from one another, and it starts to move off. And you do see for the first time now, as you look back, the toothy maw of the of this colossal sized mimic as it just turns and starts following the Endeavour. It's Timothy's go. He's going to get a natural 1.
So
I rolled so many nat ones.
Timothy, Wiggles, and
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
And the one that doesn't have a
dead.
name.
Cheryl's dead.
Okay, that is
R.I.P. Cheryl. Effing chat.
Tedric's turn. Oh, that was the end of the end of the initiative round. So, Erebus, do you want to loose off your shot that you had?
Yeah, sure.
You going for Timothy or Timothy? Big Tim or Little Tom?
Go for the one that's chasing us.
Yes, yeah, I'll go for the one that's chasing us. So, yeah.
Ugh.
Which, oh yeah, that's terrible. So that's only a 10 to hit.
Yeah, that will not hit.
How did I miss something?
Tedric
big
is up.
Well, I think Tedric will. They have a cantrip of
You
fire.
look so happy.
What are you gonna do? This beast in our flesh, like, my god.
Yeah, so firebolt. I believe. I think that's
Okay. Yeah, I know that.
cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Is it the again? Is this at the
2d10.
the big ship or the one that the little model?
I think
that
the
Sparrow's
big
holding?
ship.
Okay.
2d4
Shit. Oh.
twice. So that's terrible. Oh, I have to roll to hit first. One more down. That's 14 on the dice. 14 plus. What is their Sorry about this. I don't know what the
What the modifier would
I
be.
think it's an intelligence modifier, I believe.
I mean, the spell cost. There should be the back page of the stat sheet should be spells, and it should have the spell casting modifier attack roll at the top of that back page.
Great time we're not used to paper anymore.
sails on that.
So
14, so 17 to hit.
17 just misses.
Does it? Oh, right.
This bolt of flame just kind of hits the side of the hull and just harmlessly. Which brings us to Timothy's turn.
No!
Who he continues to pursue, but you see that the speed of this creature is like far slower than the speed of the Endeavour, and the Endeavour is pulling away.
Good.
Erebus, it's your turn.
So, the closest hostile now is the one that's...
The one that Sparrow is literally holding.
Fuck.
It feels like if there's ever a time to get to Chris and the...
Oh, yeah. Do you want to move this camera over this way?
I will do. Just bear with me.
So, Erebus is going to run up and... dagger. So, action, attack, dagger, bonus action, offhand, dagger.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, so, dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
And, sneak attack, because it's right
you're
next
flanking,
to...
so
Yeah.
I mean, you would have advantage actually. So do you want to re-roll see if you get that nat 20?
Oh, yeah, go for it. Annihilate him.
Nah.
He's a good boy.
Uh-huh. I like my face. Sparrow's very attached to her face.
It's only going for your hands. What about their legs? They don't need those. They look tasty.
So 13 damage
Okay.
total with that first attack.
Yeah.
And then advantage on my offhand, yeah?
Yeah.
17
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
to hit.
Yeah, it's AC's like 15, I think it was.
It's only a d4 on that, so that's just another 3 damage.
Okay.
But it's something.
From as you're kind of pulling away, you see just emerging on the top deck of the mimic ship, just the two chests, just and they just sort of watching as you pull away. Sparrow.
How far away would you say we are from the ship?
At this point,
Is it within 60 feet?
oh no.
It's not, it's further than 60 feet away. Okay, in that case, I cannot do what I was gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, in a minute it'll be. It's kind of hard to when it's something that's permanently in motion in combat. It kind of makes it a little bit tricky to deal with. But from a game mechanics point of view, it's about 100 feet away at the moment. And as soon as Rahij's turn comes up, it will technically move again, and then it'll be like 300 feet.
In that case, I'm going to step back so that these two are no longer within 15 feet of me. So where can I go? Like over here, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I step away so that I'm clear, and I'm going to cast Thunderwave again on.
Okay.
Like hold it out as far as I can go from me, and like literally concentrate the
Don't
Thunderwave.
damage the ship!
No, into the air, like above me, like.
Was it a con save? Was it?
Con save of 13 they've got to make.
I think that was a 14.
Oh.
12 on the dice plus 2. Yeah, 14.
Okay, well, damage was 13 damage, so 6.
6.
So 6 damage, and it's not pushed 10 feet away from me.
How do you want to do this?
I would like
Oh,
the
sorry.
fucking...
Describe the killing blow. That was autopilot then.
You went there, sir.
Yeah.
So I would like literally to just go like that and push my hands up and like literally explode it with a thunderwave.
Okay.
So, but sadly, mimic will rain on me.
Yeah, I was going to say there is just a as this disintegrates, there is just a shower of
Yeah.
as innards and bits of purple and
Just wipe it off.
4
my
gold
face.
pieces clatter out of it.
Okay, you've got purple on you.
Flynn, can you help? It's in my mouth, Flynn. It's
Prestidigitation.
ugh. Thank you, Flynn. Oh, money.
I like money.
Rahija, get us the fuck out of here.
Already on it.
Should we kill this thing to stop it from attacking other ships?
Do you know what? If you have some way to kill it as it's fucking chasing us, feel fucking free, Erebus.
Pot shots with the ballista.
At this point, I don't want to waste the
Nah.
bolts. We've still got a ways to go before
We
Frostholm. Leave it the fuck alone. We'll report it when we get to Frostholm. Oh, what a fucking day. Rahija
Well,
Jerome.
I had a good time.
You did. Oh, can I show the mimics on the camera now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let me know if I'm holding them.
Oh, hang on. I've turned the camera.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just doing stuff.
Where did Cheryl go?
I think I've got Cheryl back over here.
Oh, okay.
Coming back to you.
I'll post them in the Discord.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They're really pretty, guys.
Do you want to see pretty minis? Join our Discord.
Yeah, that's a good little thing then. Jerome Rahija, when you get a minute, I need a meeting in the captain's cabin. As soon as it's safe to do so. Okay.
I'm so gutted I couldn't get a ship mimic miniature.
So cool though, Rob. I mean, I'd want the full size,
See,
like with the teeth. Yeah.
this one looks mean. The other one looks a little bit like derpy.
Huh?
I'll give you.
Yeah,
I'll give
brilliant.
you Tomothy back really carefully.
Tom.
There you go, Tom. So yeah, Sparrow's just going to go into the captain's cabin and just kind of collapse in the chair behind the desk. Oh no, actually, first she's just going to run in and just see how Marin is.
Yeah, Marion at this point is just sleeping off her injuries.
I just say to his eyes, is she all right? Or as well as she can be, I guess.
She will be. I'd recommend good night's rest before she uses her abilities again.
All right. See if that's possible. I think Rahija's got us on course for now, but all right. I'll leave it to you then.
I'll send Tedric down to.
Oh, I am bleeding, by the way. I'm standing there bleeding while she's there, and I'm just like, I'll deal with this myself. Don't.
Are you sure I can? It's literally what I'm here for.
All right, I sit on the bed opposite Marin. I'm just staring at Marin, just like letting Rahija like patch me up.
I'll send Tedric down to I want to call it sick bay.
It is sick bay.
Because Tedric took a little bit of damage as well. So
I didn't know we'd find ships that eat fucking ships.
Yeah, that's remember when you asked about the strangest thing that I think this might be it.
Oh, I mean, I wish I could say that's the strangest thing I've seen so far, but it's really not. Hedgehogs riding chickens. That's probably the strangest thing.
That just sounds very much like you're choosing random words and just putting them together to
Oh,
form.
no, they were real. They were there.
that was a thing.
That was a thing.
18 points of healing for both Tedric and...
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I did a prayer of healing, so...
Cool, that's as well. Puts Tedric back to.
God bless you, Rahija.
And in fact, Flynn would have probably gone in as well for that, so he is also patched up.
All right, I'm not quite at full, but I'm better. So, all right, thanks. All right, I'll check in again in a bit.
I wonder if the reporter got any of that.
Yeah, is Snuffle on deck at all?
Yeah, well, I was going to say make a perception check, but no, you look over and you see her just there with a notepad, just... Crew summons giant mimics.
Did Sparrow hear her say that?
Make a perception check.
Oh, do not fucking... Oh, 24.
Yeah.
I walk over to her. Are you fucking serious right now, Snuffle?
Well, I just...
You just saw us try and get away from that thing, and you think you're writing that we summoned it. Should I fucking throw you to it? Should I have let it eat the fucking ship and you go down with us? You think we summoned that? I brought you on this fucking ship to write the truth.
How?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I am here to write what I witnessed.
Yes, and you witnessed us find that thing. We did not summon it. You didn't see anyone summon it, so how can you say you witnessed anything like that?
How would we have summoned it?
And why? Did you not see us nearly fucking
That's a
die?
good question. How did you?
Do any of us look powerful enough to summon something like that?
Can I take her notebook?
You can certainly try.
I would like to try to take her notebook. What am I rolling, Rob?
It's opposed to strength check, so.
That is a 14.
That was a 9 from her.
I take it.
You are
No.
oppressing the freedom
Yes, I am.
of the press.
Yes, I am. Because you are writing bullshit and I brought you on this ship to write the truth. I'm confiscating this for the next 24 hours. You can sit in your cabin. I am the captain on this ship.
Fine. I have more paper downstairs.
Excellent. Go fucking to it. I just palm that and I'm like, I'm going to my cabin. As soon as Rahija and Jerome are free, I want to see them. I just take one last look at Marin and I just kind of like walk off just going, fuck me.
Okay.
You still got the
I've got the notebook. I'm going to read it as soon as I get in the cabin.
Yeah, I'll say to you, do you mind if I have a look at that as well?
Come with. Tedric, head of security, do me a favour, stand outside Snuffle's door for the next few hours. I don't want her on deck. I'm done for today. She can fuck right off after that.
What if she needs to use the bathroom?
Then you escort her to the fucking bathroom.
Okay.
Alright. So yeah, I'm going to sit on the desk, just like have a seat, I guess. It feels a bit weird. This still feels like your room.
It was never meant to be my room.
Wow. It was for a while there. I'm going to open the notebook and just read the first page.
Okay, first page is where she has written all the crew members' names.
Oh, okay. Right.
And top to bottom, next to them, they read. There is just a quick shorthand note left next to each of them, which starts: Erebus murdered his mother for the Crimson Eclipse. Sparrow gave her family's name to an archfey, bringing ruin upon them. Tedric caused the death of the Lady Genevieve crew. Flynn broke a glass once in his parents' tavern. Rahija stole her first ship aged 12, saw a stranger arrested for the crime. Azanis killed the Tempest Queen of the Zephyr Enclave.
What?
Felon, brutal former Forge Master of the Iron Legion. Jerome left his wife to die in the attack on his ship. Marin blinded her best friend the first time her abilities manifested. Thalon killed his brother when an unstable enchantment backfired. And, yeah, that is first page of...
Sorry, just kind of puts it down and just...
I'll pick it up and carry on reading.
No, stop. I take it from there, close it.
I mean, how much of this do you think she's twisted?
What she wrote about the two of us is true. How did she find that?
Well,
I sent it to Nefestra. What the fuck did I do? She must have made a deal for something. I don't know, to see the darkest truth of someone.
I would argue that I didn't kill for the eclipse. I killed for survival.
But you still killed for the eclipse.
Kind
You
of.
did it on behalf of the eclipse.
Kind of adjacent.
Ruin to my family. That's
Cement.
not. I mean, I would argue the worst thing I ever fucking did was cause the sundering. But maybe this is. I mean, does this acquit me? Did I not cause the sundering? Oh God.
Well, maybe the sundering was going to happen regardless.
No, I think Nefestra caused the sundering. Then I.
Yeah, whether it be you or someone else, I think the sundering was going to happen regardless.
Oh God.
So, wrong place, wrong time.
Do you know what? That's not even the fucking point. How the fuck does she know this? What has she done? She had to have made a deal with Nefestra. She had to.
Well, I did notice on her arm some vine type stuff similar to what you've got around your neck.
She
So,
made a fucking
she
deal.
did. But how I'm not sure how she does this other than the deal.
It doesn't matter. It's a deal with Nefestra. She does it. That's the point. She does it. The crew can't know. The crew can't know she knows this. She can't. Oh God, how can we let her off the ship knowing this could, everyone on this crew, it's their lives in this.
Do you want me to talk to her?
What are you going to fucking say?
That stuff she's writing down could potentially kill her. And anyone she knows.
Oh, fuck me, Erebus.
I think that's Marion's job.
Points for trying.
Yeah.
Look, okay. We need to think about this. We've got time before we get to Frostholm to find a solution. Killing her is not a solution. It's not. It can't be the solution.
It is a solution. I'm not saying it's the right solution. I mean, if there's a storm or something, she happens to fall overboard, that's terrible.
Can I flick past that page and just look at what she's actually written? Like, while she's been here?
Yeah, from that point, it's largely just, literally just notes on what you've been doing over the last few days.
I'm assuming putting us in a bad light.
Not really, it is literally just recording facts of what she's been seeing.
Okay. Look, Erebus, she's got a kid. She's got a son.
Yeah, she does.
Fuck you, Rob.
See, from being in the eclipse.
No.
You asked to see us, Captain.
Come in, you need to know this as well. Alright. Come in, guys. Come in. Take a seat.
Rhodesia and Jerome both come in. Pop themselves down.
Well, it's not what I was going to talk to you about, but... Deepest, darkest thing you've ever done. Canella knows it.
And, yeah, how exactly does she know?
Apparently she's made a deal with our friend. And our friend is somehow... Yeah. I hold up the notebook, it's all here, I'd show you. But no one else should know anyone else's business. No one else should know what all of us have done. I do block out, like, I just kind of open it and I just use some scrap paper to hide everything but Rahesia's, and I just tilt it so only Rahesia can see what it says about her, and then I tilt it back up and I hide that and I reveal Jerome's and I tilt it so he can see.
Jerome just sort of nods.
And I close it.
I'll say to them, you already know mine. It was in the speech.
No one else needs to know anyone else's business. Past is the past. Whatever anyone has done is nothing. They've done more on this fucking ship. You've all done more on this fucking ship to help than anything that you've done in the past. I don't give a shit what you used to do. I give a shit what you do now. This is a problem.
Yes, it is.
This is a problem. Alright. I think we need to all figure out what to do about this. Ponder it. We've got time until Frostholm. First things first. Damage. What is the damage to ship from the storm? What is the damage to ship from the mimic?
From the storm, not a great deal. A bit of damage to the helm. Nothing we can't work around. Same for the sails.
Right.
All a little bit of damage. That big fucker we just passed. That took a fair chunk out of it.
I wonder how many...
think it looks like with one of the empty cabins at the bottom is sort of open to the void.
Right.
But,
okay.
Strongly advise no one goes in there.
Abandoned, or is that the one I've just sent you? Truffle too.
No, it's one of the others.
That was a joke. That's not an option. That was a joke. That is not on the table. I'm looking at you, Erebus.
Me?
Yes, I'm looking at you. That is not on the table.
Well, I would certainly hope so. I'm not exactly thrilled that she has this information, but we're not pirates.
We're not.
not expect we're going to do anything untoward to this woman.
We are not, but we need to... Some of the information she's got is a death sentence for people on this ship. It cannot...
And spreading that sort of information could also, you know, put a target on her back. So when if she says this...
No. She's the least of our worries. Alright, again, let's focus on the ship here and now. The damage to the hull. Coral Harbour, there were 2 sets of landing. We air or water. What is the situation at Frostholm for landing?
Frostholm. I mean, most of the landing there is done in there's a sort of large lagoon.
Right. Is there an option not to go in the lagoon?
There is. There is the Sovereign's Eye. It's a floating lighthouse, a few hundred yards away.
Okay.
Would be lucky to get a place there. Usually there's only enough space for 2 or 3 ships, and folks generally are sort of jockeying for position there. Otherwise, I suppose technically there's no reason we have to go into the lagoon. If we find a good berth there, there's no reason we can't sort of park ourselves directly over it. And I mean, I'm sure everyone here is kind of up on their rope work, aren't they? If we throw some nets out over the side, we should be able to get up and down that way. So there's options, but we could definitely do with getting ourselves watertight as soon as possible.
Okay, it's worth doing as many repairs as we can while we're airborne.
I think so. I mean, sails certainly, weapons definitely.
Yep. What about
the
funds? Sorry.
Helm's going to be a bit trickier. That would have to be done sort of after we stop for the evening.
Right. All right. In terms of the hull damage, then, I could go over the side, get it done myself. Lifeline, little shelf to set on my tools. I'm the only one on the ship who can fly, and I've got thorn whip. I can get myself back up and off and keep myself safe.
I know. Orwick can fly, can't he?
He can, but he can't use tools. Like, he's not a carpenter. I am. I can get the ship. I can repair us. Maybe not make us watertight, but I can make it so it's a little less awkward. I can definitely make it so that cabin's safe again. I
mean,
is it worth it? Is the question.
I was going to say, is it worth the risk, or shall we just catch up when we next make landfall?
If you're sure we can stay above the lagoon and do that, then I'm happy to do that.
I mean, the other option is we can sort of keep an eye for any, like, just small uncharted islands between now and Frostholm where we might be able to stop for the night and bring the ship down, do some repairs there, but they're sort of few and far between.
Alright.
And if we do find one, it might take us off course, it might slow us, I don't know.
I'm not willing to lose what we've gained for Marin's sake. She's in bad way.
Yeah, about that, I mean, we haven't charted the course since getting past the past the valley. I've sort of pointed us away from the storm to get us going, but at the moment we're sort of sailing blind until she gives us a new heading.
Rohisia, yeah, I was going to ask. Azana's has said that she won't be up to full health, and she needs a good night rest before we can do that. Excuse me. Alright. I can ask. I can see if she's up to just a very quick light weaving just to get us back on course as fast as possible.
If she can do it, that would be ideal.
If she can't, are you confident in trying to keep at least close to the heading?
I have no idea what the heading since we came out of the storm, I don't know which direction we're heading. I'm just putting the storm and that big
Thing away
bastard
from
in
us.
between. Yeah.
Yeah, alright, I'll have the conversation with the Zanis. See what we can do. What time of day is it?
Should be probably mid-afternoon, sort of 3-4ish.
It's too early to stop. Well, mind you, we could stop. Could we stop? Wait, okay. If we stop now, I'll obviously make sure that thing behind us is gone, but if we could stop for the night now, and then resume a course in the morning, we'd lose, what, 3 hours of time? What do you think?
No, it was about 4 to 5.
Ugh, we can't afford that. Alright, we keep on. We try and get her up for as brief a light weaving as we can get. God, I don't want to do that to her. But we need to know where we're going. Alright, so the damage we can fix, we'll restock everything when we get to Frostholm. When we do get to Frostholm, it's fucking cold, right?
Very much so, yeah.
Very fucking cold.
It's almost like the clues in the name.
Yeah, sounds like it. We don't have anything in terms of heating on the ship to keep everyone warm during that. So I was thinking, Jerome, can we purchase some heaters when we get there? Wood burners. Modify the
I
ship.
think so. I was going to pick up some heavy furs to go on the beds and whatnot anyway, but I can certainly see if I can get some log burners. I'm sure they've got to be readily available.
Alright, so can't do too many. We can't do anything down in actually the sleeping quarters. So 1, infirmary. Priority, keep the infirmary warm. 2, up here by the helm. And then, this is going to sound fucking selfish of me, but 1 in the captain's cabin. My idea is we move everyone's sleeping arrangements. Crew sleeps infirmary, kitchen, captain's quarters. Helm is heated for obvious reasons, because you're going to spend a lot of time there, I imagine.
It's appreciated.
Alright, so if we discuss it with the crew as we get closer to, explain the heating situation, we can put some spare hammocks in the captain's cabin, we can get people sleeping in the beds in the infirmary if Izanis is happy with that, and I'm assuming Fallon will be quite happy sleeping in the kitchen next to the stove.
What about Cornelis Scruffle?
Cornelis Duffler's off this fucking ship the minute we get to Frostholm.
See, I'm worried about the information she already has.
We can only hope that she's just not listened to. She's written enough shit in the past that she won't be, but there'll be people out there who know what they're looking for, and if they're looking hard enough and they end up in Coral Harbour and they just happen to post a piece of news like that, there's people on this ship who won't be able to, their lives won't be worth living. They'll be in danger. We'll all be in fucking danger. The ship is going to get blown out of the fucking sky. It's something to think about. It's another problem we don't have time for right now. We need to carry on. Who's that?
It's your little
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, I just pick
just
her up.
reminding you that she's there.
Yeah, I just kind of pick her up and like stress hold her. Alright, good girl.
Zan is within 5.
Alright. Excuse me. As we go, can we try and get some skyfish along the way? See if we can cast out some nets. Just try and get as many resources as we can along the way.
We have some equipment on board. I'm sure Felon would be happy to have a go.
Alright then.
It's fine.
What's that?
I was just going to say, do you want us to just go for some fish, or if we see anything potentially bigger, do you want us to make a...
If we can do it without stopping. Have that.
Okay.
Take something down. Fuck, I'd try and mimic at this stage. See what that does. I bet Fallon's done that if he's tasted harpy.
He probably has, actually.
Yeah, he probably has. Alright. So, we'll discuss supplies when we actually do get to Frostholm then, Jerome. Alright then. So, Rahija, keep on whatever course you feel is best for the moment. I'll go have a word with the Zanas and see what the case is with Marin. The notebook, I am going to just use, like, I'm assuming there's matches or something around for lighting candles and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to take that and I'm going to control flame and just the notebook goes up.
Okay.
It's gone.
I'll say, I was planning on taking that anyway.
It's better not existing.
Yeah, but you just took it straight from her. I was actually going to...
From her, that's fine.
yeah.
She's got paper in the cabin. But we can't stop that. I can confiscate as much as I can. I can keep her away from the crew. But I think the damage is done.
You could take her hands.
Erebus,
I'm sorry.
we're not fucking pirates.
I can't. No.
Speaking of, I think you owe Rahija an apology.
I
So,
do.
do you know what, Jerome? How about we leave them to it for the minute?
Very well.
Alright? Crew morale.
Mm.
Talk. Clear the air. Please don't kill each other. And leave my helmswoman in one piece. Rahija, feel free to fucking storm out if you want. You don't have to stay here if you don't want to, but I'm
Understood,
just giving
Captain.
you the opportunity. But I'd appreciate it if you could have a conversation, clear the air a bit, clarify a few things. We need the crew on in this. Whatever it's worth, Rahija. I trust him. And you know now, maybe some of what has gone on with him, but I do still think you need to talk.
Yeah.
Alright, again, Rahija, you don't have to stay if you don't want to, but I'd appreciate it if you did.
Very well.
Alright. I leave and I head towards the sick bay.
Okay. Erebus.
Rahija, I actually wanted to apologise to you with an offering of rum or something, but I don't have any. I
was going to, but I'm not.
I wanted to before. I wanted to buy you some rum and a bottle of rum or a drink or something. You know, with the apology, but I haven't bought it. I haven't had a chance.
Erebus, I
wanted to tell you and the crew, you know, but it's just like when, how, and it's like I said before to everyone, I didn't want to put anyone in danger, and you know, we've all got things in our past, and I was just like afraid of my past coming to, well, hurt everyone, or worse.
Erebus, what happened to you? That is fucking abominable, and I am really sorry that you had to go through that as a child. But I never needed to know your life story. It's like all of us here have got shit we're not proud of. I know that for whatever reason, Azanis can never go home. I know that Jerome has more in his closet than just his history with pirates. I've got reasons not to particularly want to go back to the Obsidian Isles. I didn't need you to tell me exactly what has happened. But just being told that you had murdered someone, that's kind of a big deal. So if you'd have just said that you don't want to talk about it, there were extenuating circumstances. That would have been one thing, but I asked you about it and you looked me straight and dead in the eyes and you lied. I need to know that I can trust everyone on this ship, that's all. And at that point you showed me that I couldn't trust you.
I wasn't ready then, but then reflecting on it, I know that, as I said, that was a mistake, and I didn't want to do that because you are one of the people I respect the most, and
So you should be, I'm a fucking legend.
I can't argue with that either. It's, yeah, I guess I'm just not good with people, and I'm still learning, and I'm sorry.
Well.
I guess I just find it difficult to open up, and now I've done that, I don't know what. I'm sorry.
Well, you can consider this a good start. She reached out, shake your hand.
Okay, I'll shake it, and I'll say I still owe you a bottle of rum or whatever drink you want. What do you drink?
Anything that gets you wasted. Dirtier the better.
One day, when we go back to Coal Harbour, I'll buy you a velvet elixir. That is amazing.
Oh, no, I'm not interested in any of that
No?
fancy snobbish bullshit.
I didn't think I was, but it tasted amazing.
I mean,
I can remember it anyway.
I mean, honestly, just some back alley moonshine when we get to Frostheim, that would do me.
Okay.
But, I mean, I suppose on the plus side, you don't have to worry too much about being a people person anymore. Just, I know the captain's made you sort of co-chief of security with Tedric, who, to be honest, I don't fully trust them still. So, just, captain's put everyone's lives in the two of yours hands. Just make sure you consider that responsibility as a serious one.
One of the things I am good at is keeping an eye on things, so I just try and keep an eye for potential danger. I think that's,
I think that sounds like a plan. Plus, she sort of gestures to the pile of ash that was the book as well. Plus, at least you know something about me now as well, so we're kind of square.
That's fine.
Actually, did Sparrow show it? Let Erebus see it?
Erebus took it and started trying to read it.
Yes.
She stopped, but she snatched it off him, so it's up to you how much you saw.
Okay,
I thought I'd looked over your shoulder, but I didn't
Oh no,
specify
sorry, I
that.
would not have let
make
you.
a retroactive perception check then.
Okay.
Yeah, because you took it off me and I snatched it back.
12.
I mean, you already knew too.
Yes. 12 plus 9
Oh,
is
21.
21, yeah.
I would say with that you probably got... I'd say you probably got all of them, because the two that you already knew were Marin and Thalon, weren't they?
Yeah.
And they were the two at the bottom of the list. So I was going to say that you get everything except for the two at the bottom of the list, and then I saw which ones they were. So yeah,
You got
with that
everything.
you got, yeah.
It's yeah. So I'll still owe you a bottle of something then, Rahija.
That sounds good.
I might even buy a second bottle to have myself.
I mean, it's... I mean, if we're talking about the stuff from Frostheim, then it's... Yeah, it might make you blind, but only for like a few hours.
Really?
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
Good for clearing the sinuses.
Hmm.
Also getting, like, if you've got like a really ingrained stain on the hull somewhere, it's good for that. You know, stripping paints, things like that.
that
Yeah.
high, that high content. Okay.
But, once you get a taste for it, it's it's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely owe you one for that. And again, I am sorry.
Yeah. There's no point in apologising retroactively, just make sure we don't have any issues with trust in the future.
Yeah, on that note, is there any other questions you want to ask me then? If
No, I'm not going to cry.
that's fine, I won't either then. Well,
Okay, I'll get back to the helmet.
yeah, I'll go back to, I don't know, my quarters, I guess. We'll go see how Tedric is.
Okay, so back on the deck, so Sparrow's heading out to the infirmary.
Yeah, as we walk along, I just say, Jerome, would you mind just going and barring the doors to the cabin? That's the problem cabin. Just keep them.
Oh,
just,
yes.
Yeah, just if you have to, just nail a piece of wood over the top. Just make sure no one's going anywhere near that. I mean, I know the sheets down there aren't going to stop much, but as long as we can keep whoever safe around it, like shove a bit of furniture around it, I don't know, just make it very clear that that is a no-go zone.
Will do.
All right, thanks for that. Yeah,
The door behind the helm opens up. I heard some noises.
all's well, Fallon.
Very well.
Oh, I feel so bad for him.
He tries to help.
He does, bless.
And as he goes back into his shop.
Oh my god, it works for him too.
There we go. Nope, he's fine.
Oh, good. Yeah, I look at Flynn like, Flynn, do you have any healing spells left on you?
I think I got a few.
Can you come with me?
I can.
Alright.
Where are we going?
I might need your help to get Marin up.
Oh no, did something happen to Azanis?
No, but I think Azanis might have done everything she can and a little bit of extra. It might be needed to get Marin up. We need her head in, and I don't want to do this.
Okay, I can definitely do a thing.
I just need her to be... I know it's her job, but I don't want to cause her any more pain. I know she'll tell me it's just her job and this is what she has to do. But I just feel like I'm torturing her to get us somewhere, and
I think she likes you, Sparrow. I
hope
think she'll do it.
I don't want her to do that because she likes me, Flynn. It hurts to see someone you care about a lot in pain.
She still has that ring. I think.
Shut up.
Oh no.
You don't remind the GM of
I
things.
forgot that I have my hot water bottle and I left it on the floor.
Oh no.
Now it is cold.
Oh no. Like, imagine, Flynn, if you knew that Lyra's job that she had to do every day. I know she can get hurt and I know she's in danger, but imagine seeing her do that all the time. Like, every time you knew she got on that dragon, it hurt her, but she still did it.
That would really be quite bad.
Yeah, it would. I don't know if it's right. I don't know, Flynn. I can't tell her what to do with her life, and she wants to be... She's a light weaver and she wants to do what a light weaver does, but she could have died today. And she did it gladly just to spare us a few hours of travel. And if she does die, we're dead in the water, Flynn.
Let's just not let it come to that, okay?
All right.
But
You help me here.
it's, I haven't spoken to her as much as you have, I don't think, but she seems really enthusiastic about being a light weaver.
She does.
So maybe instead of agonizing and making this decision for her, you should just see what she wants to do.
I know that, Flynn. But she flayed her back today, Flynn. There was barely any skin left. I don't know if I'd never take what she wants away from her, but
Do you think Nefestra could help?
I asked Nefestra for help, and it started a bunch of fucking shit.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was yeah.
Maybe Nefestra, if Marin. No, I don't know. Is it bad to want Marin to speak to Nefestra? Because maybe Marin knows what it is that would help better. I don't know. I don't want her to make any deals, but at the same time, I'm worried now, Flynn. And you mustn't say this to anybody, especially Marin. But I'm worried that if every time she uses her powers like this, she risks dying, that puts the lives of the crew in danger.
I mean, she seemed all right when we went out to the serpent's teeth. So maybe if we just try not going through gigantic storms.
Yeah, but storms come across a vessel like ours out of the blue either way.
But not like. And he points back to like where it is literally just sea level to stratosphere. Like, but that one's kind of a bit of an exception, I think.
I think you might be right. I think I'm worrying too much. It's been a day. I think you're right. Yeah, I've just had a day, Flynn. And I don't want to do this.
He just sort of hugs you around the waist.
You're a
good Captain Sparrow.
Thank you, Flynn.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Flynn. Oh, now look what you've done. I cannot go in there like this.
Prestidigitation.
Oh, thank you, Flynn. I love you, Flynn.
Yeah. Now go talk to your sexy light weaver.
I mean, she is. All right. Okay. All right. I've got to do this. I'm the captain, and she's the light weaver. I've got to do this. All right. I go in. Is she awake?
She is still asleep at this point.
I go up to Azana's.
Yes.
We need to head in.
Need as in dire need, or
We're blind. Have been since the storm. Do you think we're Flynn on hand to do some extra healing with you? A few minutes, enough to give us a quick head in, and then I don't want to do this. We need it.
I would not be particularly enthusiastic about such a thing, but that's up to her.
Yeah, I'm not exactly dancing from the fucking rigging myself over it. Alright. But you think she could handle a few minutes at most?
Honestly, I'd be lying if I said I understand even the slightest how what she does works.
But would she be in danger? I mean, like, would it be risking her life or just further injury? Is what I'm asking. I know that's a terrible thing to ask.
I think she's stable enough that you don't have to worry about, mortality, but it's...
Alright.
Like I say, we're talking about... I've never seen a light weaver that takes a physical toll on them when they use... We are in uncharted territories. I can't lie.
I mean, this is why I was so concerned when when she was just in the cabin with Stormwind, and I just saw blood on the floor, and that's why I threw her at you, and I finally got her out of there. I don't know what
I can understand.
I don't know what I thought he was doing, and I wish I hadn't thought the worst of him, but I didn't know what else to think, and now obviously we know. But I never thought a light breather's powers could do this to them. Alright, I'll wake her up. Is there anything extra you can do? Or do you want Flynn to do some now and save your abilities for after?
I mean, we still have potions.
Alright.
I've still got a bit left in the tank.
Should we give her a potion first? Fortify her as best we can. Or shall we get her up and see what she wants?
Why don't you see what she wants?
Alright. I go over to Marin and I just brush her hair off her face. I say, hey.
Oh, hey.
Hey, pretty.
Are we good?
We're safe.
Oh, good.
I know it's a terrible thing to ask, but we need a head in.
Oh no, that's fine. That's my job. I can do that.
I just kind of take a cheek and just kind of rest my forehead against hers, and I'm like, I know, but you're in a bad way.
I'll be okay. It's really bad, but
It's really bad.
Yeah.
Azanis wants you to have a full night rest before you.
That would be.
It would, but could you? I mean, a couple of minutes at most, just enough to get us a head in, and then you can rest. I promise.
Is this what we need?
It's what we need.
Okay.
We're gonna. I kind of like look over at Azanis, and we're gonna give you a potion healing.
Oh, that's
Fortify
nice.
as best we can. Flynn is gonna be right there. He's gonna give you a little bit more healing, help you feel a little bit more better, and Azanis is right here for when we bring you back after this. All right? Is that all right?
For the record, if things look particularly dire, I am dragging her back here straight away.
All right. You did mention that getting hold of you while
Yeah,
you.
that would do that. Yeah, not.
All right, Azanis, you need to keep your distance until she allows you close. Marin, promise me you'll allow her close.
Okay.
If Azanis approaches, that is your cue to stop.
Right. I mean, okay. Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you can see her, if you're not, a signal or anything, as soon as you see Azanis, you stop, you do whatever she says. Overrides anything else.
Okay.
All right, I reach my hand out for the potion from Azanis and just kind of hand it to her. All right. And then I'll just help her up off the bed.
Okay.
Okay.
These things taste kind of like cotton candy.
Oh, do they? I don't remember the last time I had one. I think I was half unconscious at the time.
Oh.
Flynn, do you mind just giving her a little extra?
I can do cure wounds.
Good lad, Flynn.
Yay. Oh, I forgot I got the Northern Lights dice on D&D Beyond. Okay, so now or...
If you're up for it.
Yeah, okay, we can. Yeah, let's do the thing.
All right, I keep her close as I take her out onto the deck. Like, just take her weight, as much of her strength as I can help, and then help her to the front. Like, Rahesia, are you ready?
Yep. Just let us know where we need to go.
All right, I just turn her around and put my hands on her shoulders, and like I just kind of say, "Are you sure?"
I got this, Captain.
All right, I give her a kiss, and I'm just like putting my head against hers. I'm like,
You probably
all
can
right,
you know.
all right, okay. I step away, and it's a physical like I don't want to go, but I step back and give her the space she needs.
Okay, yeah. So she moves to the front of the ship. She sort of focuses. The tendrils whip out where the skin has kind of been sort of like folded back over and sort of sutured slightly. It sort of parts a little bit, and it's It's like looking into like a rocket engine at launch. There is just a bright white blue flare that is just jetting out of the back. The tendrils come up as per usual, and over the next minute or so, there is quite a significant course correction, probably about sort of 20-30 degrees that has to be done. She guides Rahija as the Endeavour changes course, and as the tendrils kind of retract back in, there is a lot of blood, but it's more kind of like, like when you catch and reopen like a cut or something, rather than this is a fresh wound, sort of thing. And Rahija sort of locks the course in on the wheel, and you are heading back to Frostholm.
Yeah, the minute she stops, I just go up and I literally, protest or not, I just pick her up and just carry her immediately back to sickbay.
Okay.
It is officially sickbay now since she said it.
Whatever.
And I'm just going.
I'm still calling it the infirmary, but
sure.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Did I do good?
You did.
Yay, that's nice.
And you can sleep now.
Oh, good.
All right, and I put her back on the bed, and I'm just like, I'll stay here with you tonight.
Okay, that would be nice, thank you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and I spend the rest of the day just sort of sat with her, and I'm trusting the two of you with Canella.
Okay, so there are 4 more days to get to Frostholm. Is there anything else Erebus is going to be doing this day before we bring it to a close?
Yeah, at some point he will go and speak to Cornella.
Yep.
He'll. I think. If he.
Yes.
If he can just appear in there using shadow step or something, to just unnerve her a little bit.
Fuck out of her.
If
After
possible,
is it a shadow that you can see, or just that you're aware of?
I think it might.
Because there is no way to see into her room.
Yeah, it might
I
be.
like the idea of him like peeking into the room, like, oh, that one's good.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, it is you can see, but yeah, it is.
So unless you want to try and be melodramatic and just like peek through the door and then go.
Yeah, if we can do that without her noticing.
Make a stealth check.
Yeah. Plus, I think so. Yeah, 18.
Yeah, that was another natural one of the night. I should be tracking these.
Oh no, the DM's only getting natural ones. That's terrible.
Yeah, she's just kind of there pouting at her little like writing table as you just next to.
Right next. I think we need to talk.
Yes, we do. Where's my notepad? The captain said I would get it back.
There's sensitive information in that, which could get
I
a lot.
would say there's some good stories in there.
That could get a lot of people killed.
It's always dangerous when you write the truth.
Yes. Dangerous and potentially lethal.
Well, they're the ones that sell the most papers.
You would be putting a target on a lot of people's backs.
Seems to me like they put those targets there themselves.
And that goes for you as well. And anyone you may know. And not from me. I know I've been in that business. You know my past. That is in my past, and you know the past of other people of the crew. So you know how
I do.
So you know how dangerous it is to put that stuff out there.
Make an intimidation check.
Can it be with advantage?
Nah.
I don't even have inspiration, do I? Oh, damn. Yeah, it's only a 7.
Well, that's just part of the risk of having a free press.
Well, in that case, if some of this information gets out there, then you have my condolences. There's people out there who would like to kill a lot of us, you know, if this information gets out there, I guess. Especially, I mean, from my past anyway. And that may spill over into the people who have been on board this ship, including yourself. So...
You're adventurous. I'm sure you can handle it.
Huh. Yeah, some things, but there are some things. I mean, I've already died once.
Interesting.
And I was lucky to be brought back. And it was a shared patron of ours. Nefeshtra.
Ah,
I noticed you've made a deal with her yourself.
I have.
And how's that working out for you?
Very well, thank you.
Really?
Mm.
So you're, you know, potential danger, life-threatening situations. So are you in servitude of her now as well?
In a manner of speaking.
And for how long?
She rolls up the sleeve, and you can see the tendril of leaves and vines kind of starts at the writing hand, and then it twists round up to just short of the elbow. And as she's looking at it, you see 2 of the leaves just suddenly just like dissipate almost to ash. A bit less time now.
And what happens when all that disappears?
I'm free to go.
Oh my god.
Free to go. Go where?
Back to my normal life.
And what does that normal life look like?
Looking after my boy. Writing very successful news stories. Exposing truths that people wish to keep hidden.
And how did you come by this information?
I'm a very good journalist.
Huh. I mean, assuming, you know, what you put out there doesn't come back and destroy everything you want to go back to. I mean, that's kind of what happened to my parents. I mean, I don't really have any family now, so and that was because I'm not even sure what my parents were doing, and I'm sure it wasn't as overt and damaging as what you were doing with this information.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see, won't we?
Well, whatever happens, I hope your boy survives.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be fine.
Was that part of the deal?
No, but he's a resourceful lad.
And I'm sure Nefeshtra will be talking to him at some point as well.
Well, that's up to him what he decides to do.
How old is your boy?
Old enough.
As old as I was when I became part of the eclipse.
Maybe younger.
I do hope he survives. I'll leave you till the rest of the night. And I'll leave.
Okay, goodbye.
Sleep
Parent
well. What was that?
Parent killer.
Yeah.
Ah, you can chat to your friend outside the door there. He killed all of his family too.
I think I know what the leaves are.
Yeah. I'll go back and I'll say to you.
I'm in the infirmary. I'm just kind of sat next to her.
I'll find you and
Yeah,
say.
there's limited places to look.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you know exactly where she'd be.
I'll explain what happened. You know, I went to speak to Cornella. Basically told her, yeah, and basically inform you of everything that's happened.
Leave her be. People will believe her or they won't. But the leaves disappeared, you said.
Yes.
And she said that's in payment, maybe.
She said a little less time serving the Festra.
You know what that is, don't you? That's people. She wrote in the paper about 50 Shades being somewhere people should go. She's luring people to Nefestra. The leaves on her arm, they'll be people.
Probably. Did I manage to see how many leaves were on her arm?
I mean, if it's going all the way fucking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, have any idea? Was it a lot? Was it just a few?
A perception check.
17 on the dice, so that's a 26.
So,
Yeah, 17
judging
plus
from
9.
sort of the size of the tattoo and the size of the, or either the marking and the size of the leaves, maybe somewhere sort of 40, 50, maybe 60.
What kind of a person bargains with other people's souls? For what? That she gets successful at writing. What the fuck does that mean? Like, how... That's just evil.
I think some people want to make a name for themselves.
At the expense of anybody else.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's wrong. It's evil. It's... Maybe we should...
I mean, I did try to dissuade her from this.
Yeah, I'm sure she
And
was willing to start for you persuading her.
But I do fear for her son.
With a mother like that. If she was doing it to help him, I'd understand. But selling out so many people, being gleeful about it even, I don't understand how you can live with yourself. I can't live with myself. Like, I'm struggling every single fucking day, and she did it because I don't know what to do about that, Erebus. I don't know what to do. I'll inform the rest of the crew that she knows things about them. They deserve to know.
Yeah.
They deserve to know that I know something very fucking personal about them. They deserve to know that you do too. Azanis. And I just take Azanis to the back of the infirmary to a very private place and just explain what's gone on with Canella.
I said, did you want me to come with you or do you want
No.
Fair enough.
They don't need an audience to this.
No, that's fine. I'll head off and I'll go out.
So yeah, I inform Azanis and then I go and inform Felon and Fallon and then I will settle next to Marin and just hold her hand and just kinda, yeah, I'll read to her a little bit and just I just stay by her side for the rest of the night.
Okay. So as we bring this day of travel to a close, Rahija brings the ship into a halt for the night. Let me have a roll just to see if she sees a... Nope, no handy little unoccupied islands to stop at to do a bit of repair work.
Okay.
We stop for the evening. Will we be taking watches tonight?
I'll take first watch this time.
Okay.
Erebus will take watch as well.
And seeing as Tanya's not here, I'll say that Flynn takes the first.
Excuse me.
Okay. Make a perception check for the first watch.
Okay. That is a 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20, not natural.
Yeah, you, I see, getting towards the end of your shift, as the iridescence just flares up momentarily in the sky above you.
Do I know if it's like a similar time to when Erebus saw it?
Make a history check.
Yeah, because I will probably extend my watch for the 4 hours that I would normally get extra. History, you said? I'm getting a hair in my mouth. God. History, that would be a 13.
13? I feel like it was maybe around this time.
Okay. I don't know what that means. I go up to the log at the helm and I just put an entrance, like
Okay.
in there,
Yeah.
the time iridescence flared.
Okay.
And then I'll go and wake you and head back, immediately back into the infirmary and just sort of lie down on the floor next to Marin and just...
I mean, there is a second bed in there.
Yeah, but it's not next to Marin.
Okay.
Yeah, I just immediately, like right next to her and just go to sleep.
Erebus, make a perception check for your
Oh,
watch.
sorry, can I ask?
Yeah.
Does the talk react at all? Okay.
Ew. That's terrible. That's a 1.
1? I think everything's fine out there. Yeah, it's great.
I don't like that there's a big ship out there and you got
Yeah. I've got other things on my mind, I guess.
So yeah, your watch passes without incident.
At the end of my watch, what time would it be roughly?
At this point, it's about 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
Right, and how many days left do we have before?
3 more starting tomorrow. So tomorrow, the day after that.
Right, and I might.
What was it for? 28, 29, 30th. Yeah, you got 3 more full days, and then the day after that is when you arrive.
Okay, yeah, because I'm thinking at some point during them 3 nights, Elves will sneak back into Cornella's thing to find if she's written anything else.
Oh, yeah.
But I can do that in a couple of
yeah.
days before hitting Frostguard.
Okie doke. Flynn gets a 5, so he does not see anything on his watch either. So next morning comes. It's just gone 9:30, so we will stop for a break, and then when we come back, we can decide if there's anything particularly we want to do, or if we just want to
power on through.
just quickly sort of power on through and get to Frostholm. So been an interesting first half. We will be back in 15 minutes. We're just going to take the break, use the bathrooms, stretch our legs, and we will be back very shortly. So stick with us.
Gonna put the kettle on.
Yes, hot water bottle. Good lord. Okay, and we are back with some lovely sticky cinnamon buns. So you're going to have to put up with us eating sticky cinnamon buns for a minute.
We're allowed. It's been a traumatic episode so far.
Not for me, it's been great.
I know it's been great for you. You got to use
I'm having a wonderful time. I don't know what everyone's complaining about. Yeah, so it is dawn on the 28th. You are due to arrive in Frostholm at about sort of 7, 8 o'clock at night on the 31st. Yeah, so it's up to you guys whether you want to go through in a bit more detail stuff that happens over the next few days, or if you just want to cover a couple of basics and then we skip ahead to arriving. How would you like to proceed?
I think Sparrow will spend her time like between meetings with Jerome, fixing what can be fixed on deck and around the basic area of the ship, and taking care of Marin like as best she can, like especially if everyday Marin needs to still be doing a little bit of light weaving and things like that. Like Sparrow is going to be right there with her, basically sleeping in the infirmary and everything with her when, you know, if she needs it. And that's what Sparrow will do for the rest of the journey, just prepare to get to Frostholm, but looking after Marin and just the interests of the ship.
So I think Tedric will be going through the ship's cheese supply.
There is no cheese on board.
It's all gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's been gone it was gone before you even left Coral Harbour.
Erebus, though, I think would be carrying on his training, trying like blindfolding himself, maybe getting to spar with like Tedric or someone else as well, because after the siren thing with not being able to see, he's going to be training to improve his other senses as well. Also, maybe if you can, help with the repairs of the ship as and when needed. And maybe if Zanis is available, help, learn the Cure Wounds spell if possible. Learn how to do that. Yeah. And when there's nothing else to do, read a book.
I did say I was going to inform every member of the crew about Canella knowing what has been done. So I'm going to go into Thallon. So I'll probably say, just in case with the roll, that's why I was sort of saying.
Okay. Yep. You do go into the Turtle's Cove.
Okay. I would like to finalise, get a quote for changing the talk, if I can as well.
Yes. Would you prefer it with 2 charges a day or 3 charges a day?
Can I have a quote for both?
Yeah, 2 charges, but again, for brevity's sake, I'm not going to roleplay it in Thallon voice.
We'll be here for another the next night.
It's 630 gold pieces for 2 and 930 for 3.
630 pieces, 930. Okay, good to know. So obviously I'll inform him I can't afford that right now, but I hopefully will have the funds after Frostholm. So I'll just put 630 to 930.
Could have had them if you'd have looted the ship. At least you got your 4 gold.
Yeah, that's just true. So yeah, I'll hold off on that until I have the funds to do that. Yeah, I think Sparrow's just taking the time to basically take stock of the ship, and she's got a lot of plans. So I think when she's sort of sat next to Marin while Marin's getting better, she's sort of talking to her, but she's got some of the panels of wood and she's starting to carve things into them as the ship's going.
Okie doke.
And that's pretty much it for what Sparrow wants to do for the rest of the voyage, to be fair. just getting used to being a captain.
I'd say the next day after when you do set off on the 28th, maybe late morning time. Whereabouts on the ship would Sparrow have been at that point?
Late morning, I think she would have had a morning meeting with Jerome and Rahesia, so I think she's probably in the cabin.
Okay. You would hear from outside a set of heavy beating wings.
I immediately leave the cabin.
And landing just outside on the deck, a slightly smaller, slender dragon has landed on deck. It is Masarian.
Hello there.
I delivered your message. I am here for the rest of my story.
Alright then. I'm assuming he can't fit in the cabin.
Nope.
Okay. So I settle with him somewhere on one side of the ship and say, alright, as promised, where did we leave off? Ah yeah, fate. And I just tell him the rest of the story, because I think the last she left off was the coin of fate and about to make the deal for the Sundering. And so yeah, Sparrow will tell him the lot.
Okay.
Well, I hope that was payment enough.
Make a performance check.
Oh God. Alright.
Or he burns the ship down.
Oh, he might. Inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a 4 on the dice, which means a 3.
Because it's such
So-
a good story, can it be with advantage?
Natural 20,
There you go.
which is a 19.
That was a very good tale.
Alright. I hope you remember me for future if either of us need anything else. But good to know you, Ursian. Thank you.
Thank you. And at some point later on that same day, there is another beating set of wings, as for the first time in a little while, Lyrastra. Not Lyrastra, sorry. Silver Scribe comes to pick up some goods from the Tortoise probe.
Good to see you, Silver.
Good to see you all again.
Lots of changes on this ship.
Interesting.
I'm the captain now.
Oh, looks like you've been through a bit from the outside.
Yeah, did you know there's ships that are not ships that'll try to eat other ships out here?
I've heard of such things.
Over by Stormriff Valley. We came through it the hard way.
He just sort of hunches over as you start talking about it.
Alright, come on, I'll tell you. I like this guy, so I'll tell him about coming out of this, like, taking on the edge of the storm rift and the mimic ship.
Yeah, he listens very keenly before eventually heading off with his packages from Thal.
Oh, before he goes,
Yeah.
would you drop a letter off at Brassica for me?
I can, yes.
Oh, I'd appreciate it. And I give him the letter that I was going to post it across to him, to my mum.
Very good.
I appreciate it. Good to see you. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, so 3 days left on the journey. Any more?
Does Nefestra make an appearance at any point?
Yeah.
I was waiting to see if anyone else wanted to do anything first.
You okay?
Yeah, so I just a little bit went down the wrong way. Both of you make a perception check, please.
Oh, natural 20 again.
Okay.
I love my dice.
That is a 16.
16. So, I'd say the following day, 29. Fairly early on in the morning, so it's after everyone's kind of they've had their morning coffees and breakfast from Fallon, and have kind of gone back to their stations. You do hear some raised voices coming from down below deck in the quartermaster's cabin.
Which voices?
I want to say raised voices. It is just Jerome.
I go down to see what the problem is.
Yeah, I'll
Jerome, everything all right down there?
Okay, you head into the quartermaster's cabin, quartermaster's office, and you see Jerome is stood there, just sort of trembling with like barely contained rage, and a few feet away from him is stood a tall, dark-skinned human woman, short brown hair, dressed in kind of very neat and elegant, but still practical, like skyfaring gear. And she just sort of smiles as the two of you.
I draw my swords and it's like, stow away. Who the fuck are you? What are you doing on my ship? Jerome, who the fuck is this? Do you know?
Why don't you tell them, Jerome? Tell them about what you did.
Oh, she's no. Jerome, who the fuck is this? And what's she doing on my ship?
He's just kind of ignoring you. He just sort of staring her down. Says, "You are not her Fey Witch. Get out of here."
Do I pick up on who she looks like from that, from the tone of Jerome's voice? No.
Jerome, talk to me. Who the fuck is this?
Oh, Jerome, aren't you going to tell them? Such a shame after what you did.
Can I do an insight check?
You sure?
Yeah, do I pick up that it?
Oh, that's like a 4, so that is a 9 total.
Do I pick up that it could be Nefestra
Make an insight
posing as his wife? Insight, did you
Yes.
say? That's an 11.
Maybe.
I say, who the fuck are you? Get the fuck off my ship. Who the fuck are you? Erebus is Captain Security. Arrest them.
I'll go to arrest.
Find
I'll go
them.
to
That's it.
Okay.
I don't know who this is. I don't know where they've come from. If you're stowing away, we'll deal with that. But you're upsetting my crew. God, it's like the ship's haunted. It's just like, God.
It's a busy voyage.
No.
I mean,
Hell.
it's 10 days. There's a lot that can happen in 10 days.
I'll be calling out, Tedric!
Yeah, I'll be
And I'll
like,
be,
I need my security here right the fuck
Yeah.
now.
I'll be just trying to like grapple and restrain or whatever.
Sorry, the mic's probably picking up me like chopping away.
I would like a wisdom saving throw, please, Erebus, with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Let me just move that out of the way. Disadvantage?
Yeah.
Crap. That's a 7.
You kind of move into to take hold of her, and she just holds up one hand slightly, and you feel a burning in the brand on the back of your shoulder as you just freeze in place.
Right. Yes, I think this is Nefestra.
Given that I saw her do the exact same thing to Rahija, can I sort of glean the same thing? Or would you rather I roll for it?
Make a insight check with advantage.
Thank God it's an advantage. That is a 22.
22? Yeah, pretty much. You can piece together at this point what's
for fuck's sake. And I just put my sword away and I'm like, Jerome, can you look at me? I need you to go up to Hosanna's and just...
I can bring her back, you know.
Jerome, leave the room. Go speak to Hosanna's. You need to sit down. You need just someone to take care of you for a minute. Go.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, that's a 9.
Hmm.
We'll get the man to be in his cabin.
He sort of looks at you and just looks back to her, and he's just stood there shaking.
Right, Nefestra, can you not, please? Just for a moment, just give him a break. You can torment whoever you want.
I'm not here to torment anyone.
You
I
are,
am
though.
offering up my services. Don't you want to see me again, Jerome?
Stop looking like that.
I could bring her back right now.
You know that's not... You know it's Nefestra.
And look
But it doesn't have to be.
Oh, that's sick. I say, Jerome, it's true she can, but it's not worth the price. Whatever you'd be willing to pay, she'd take it and then some. And it's never what you think you're going to give.
She'll twist it.
Just...
Knowing Nefestra, she'll bring her back as a corpse or undead.
It's not worth it,
When
Jerome.
have I ever failed to fulfill my half of the bargain?
It's always been what you said. It's not worth it, Jerome. It's not. Can you leave for me, Jerome?
He just sort of takes a deep breath and just storms out.
Nefestra! Don't play with them like that. That's cruel.
I'm just offering up what they like.
There's a way to offer and then there's a way to torment them as you do it. You're doing it for your own amusement. We both know that.
What else would I be doing anything for, little bird?
Don't fucking...
She waves a hand and changes form, and instead of the dark-skinned human woman, you see a kind of hulking, olive green skinned, thin grey hair, dressed in sort of very tatty, well-worn ship workers' overalls.
I look away from her. I just went, don't you...
Would it make you feel better if I
Don't
looked
you-
this way, little
Don't you
bird?
fucking... I pull my sword and just pointed at her. Like, don't you fucking dare. Not him. Don't you fucking dare. Where is my uncle right now?
Little ways frostward of the atoll. Leave.
Frostwood. He's heading to Frostholm.
I didn't say that. Just
Please
that-
stop being... Stop it. I'm not even gonna fucking look at you until you're not him anymore. Just fucking stop it.
You are both no fun and all the fun.
Do I recognise who she manifested as?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, he was dead before
Yeah,
he
it
got on
was
the ship.
Emma. But make an insight check, because you'd have heard descriptions of him, but wouldn't have seen him.
Oh no, Sparrow's heard his voice again.
What was it? Sorry, history.
Insight.
Oh, insight. 18.
18. Yeah, I think with that you'd kind of get that was Emma.
I think at the end of it, Sparrow, like, if before she does that, she goes, I will thank you for... I know his voice again.
Well, you are quite welcome, my dear Sparrow.
Don't do that!
Hmm.
Don't. I don't even look. I just turn my back on her. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, so many things.
You're making it too fucking easy for us, aren't you?
Nefastra, what is it you actually want? What is your end goal? What is your desire?
She changes into dark-skinned tiefling woman who you saw in the woods in the Fae realm and in that secluded booth in. I find endgames and goals are so tedious, my dear Erebus. I just want to enjoy this realm.
You want to torment people is what you want.
You're here for the chaos.
This isn't even fucking chaos. This is just glee in the pain of others, this is. That's all this is. Do you not feel it yourself?
You shouldn't have pushed away, my dear Jerome. I was so close to getting him on board.
Oh, this is how you punish people.
No. I just thought I'd collect a few more souls while I'm here.
You're not having enough in Coral Harbour. I've seen your pet. What did you give her? For that?
That's between me and her.
She's a fucking idiot. Silver platter, isn't she? That's it. Coral Harbour's yours now.
Well, we'll see. I'm sure there'll be other places more interesting soon.
Soon. I take it you're coming with us to Frostholm then.
I'm not coming with you. There are better things to do. But I may pay a visit to the town.
Alright then.
Maybe, and she shifts to the taller, grey-skinned form of Aga. Maybe check out a few of my old stomping grounds.
I leave. See, whatever gets you off my fucking shit. And I leave. And I just go straight to I just go, like, I glance in at Jerome in his harness, but Sparrow is literally like, she is barely hanging on for a moment, and then she's just going to go into the captain's quarters and she is going to lock the door and fucking sob. Just, yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing a good job.
Oh yeah, it's Marin out of the infirmary at this point.
Oh yeah.
I think her and Sparrow they've removed the two separate hammocks, and I think there's just piles of pillows and blankets, and they're snuggle buddies now.
Is Erebus still held in place? Can he actually talk with, like, being held there like that?
I believe so.
I mean, you're boring if you can't talk.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh fuck me!
Oh no. Nope.
You can't talk.
Oh.
Oh shit! I've just left you down there.
It's like,
I would have said Tedric, see to him. Yeah, Sparrow just, I mean, if Marin's there, Sparrow will just cry in Marin's arms. Just.
Okay. You. I was going to say you're okay, but you're clearly
Not okay.
not okay. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. She's just sort of like stroking your hair and.
Okay. Are you okay?
I'm okay. No, yeah. I mean, you just came in here like you seem really. I don't know what's happening.
Nefestra's in there. Nefestra was tormenting Jerome.
Do you want me to go and hit her or something? I'll go and.
Sparrow cries.
Oh, no, I'll go and give her
You're
my
wonderful.
fisticuff.
Yeah, Sparrow just cried again.
Oh no.
She was tormenting Jerome, and I stepped in, and she made sure I paid for it. It's fine. It's fine.
Is she still there?
Oh no. I just want her off the fucking ship, and I'm just like clawing at what's on my neck a little bit, just like rubbing at it, like probably a bit unhealthy, like digging my nails in a little bit, just like. Ugh. It's alright, we'll find a way. We'll get her the fuck off. I don't know how. I don't know.
is Erebus still held in place?
That would warn up.
Alright. What are you going to do when, you run out of things to cause trouble with? Do you want another sundering?
She changes into her normal form, like the purple skin, green hair. I suppose at that point we might as well just wait to see what comes next.
Huh. Do you want another sundering?
Not at the moment. But if this place ever starts to bore me, we'll see, won't we?
So, is that all you want? Just entertainment, something to...
Of course, what else is the point of existing?
You just want to see what happens, things that might surprise you.
Nothing surprises me, but it at least amuses.
I'm going to throw a dagger at her.
Okay.
Just to see.
Make an attack roll with disadvantage.
Well, it's good to know you.
I know this is Erebus doesn't think he's going to hit anyway. Disadvantage. I still got my thing, haven't I? Yeah, it's only an 11. With the quacksilver dagger.
Yeah, are you still attuned to that or no?
No, I was thinking of retuning to it. But yeah, I'm going to be toggling it as and when, because
Yeah.
I think I can get some fun out of that at some point.
Do it. I'm assuming we've had a long rest at some point because I can get rid of my...
Yes.
Thank you.
Now I need to... wait, why am I doing this thing when I literally have the player's handbook next to me?
God, you actually got me a bit teary there with the Amon stuff, like, jeez. She likes to hit you where it hurts, doesn't she?
I'm definitely not expecting to, even if it would hit, not to do much. It is literally just to see if you could...
Oh, no, test it. I want to know how to kill her. That's it, the BBG of this entire campaign, Nefestra.
Yeah, the dagger whistles past and just sort of embeds itself in the wall behind her.
Some campaigns have archfey that are nice and snuggly.
Who's to say this one doesn't? She just sort of sighs slightly as the dagger whistles past and kind of watches it and looks back and tuts. I am just here to have a little chit-chat with the rest of your crew, and I don't appreciate the interference. So I would much rather prefer if you kept those daggers sheathed for a little while, please. And I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please, with disadvantage.
She's basically trying to keep it in your pants, Erebus.
With disadvantage,
Yeah.
did you say? It's only a 16.
Oh, that might... I'm thinking that might be enough.
He's just literally testing the waters to see if he could just... And he knows it might be a stupid thing to do, but it's just like, wow. And she might find it interesting, because...
Nope, that is not enough. And you feel a compulsion not to draw your daggers again. as her Geas spell kicks in.
She gets chaos.
She didn't appreciate having daggers thrown at her.
Shit. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Now, I will take my leave.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Just go and take the dagger. It was like, damn.
Oof.
So, how would we like to spend the last 3 days of the voyage?
I think once Sparrow's actually got herself together, she'll actually go over to Azana's or wherever Jerome is and just check in. It's like, Jerome, I know you're not alright. How are you coping?
Is this going to be a thing? Is she going to be...
She'll try it with all of you. If you remain strong, she'll likely get bored and go elsewhere. I won't stop you making a deal if it's what you want. The deal could even be that she leaves you alone, but I
don't want a deal, I just don't want her coming back.
I can't stop it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that she did that. She's going to try it with each and every member of the crew, and she's going to try hard. Like I say, whatever you decide to do is up to you. I'm looking at Azana's as well, I'm saying it. You can make a deal if you want to make a deal. If you do, think carefully about how you word it. Think carefully about what you're giving and what you're asking for. I don't know how to stop her and I don't know what to do about it. Your souls are your own. Just be careful. And I'll go to each member of the crew again and I'll explain what's going on and just warn them and be like, be prepared. And then I'll go back for Snuggles.
Archfit. Oh, that's a terrible, terrible thing. I'll stay strong.
Inside
Not
check.
making any deals. No, she...
Oh, natural one.
Make sure she knows she's not welcome in my kitchen.
I did a natural one.
You only rolled with 6, but still.
Alright, Fallon. So, just
Yep.
be on your
Good to
guard
know,
and...
Good to know.
Okay.
Good to know.
Alright, I'll leave you be. And so I'll go to each and every one of them. And I'll just be like, Flynn, you're likely the only safe one on this ship.
Oh, right. Well, that's nice, I suppose.
Yeah, nice. Flynn,
Yeah.
what did she tell you the last time?
Nothing important.
Inside joke. Oh, fuck you. That is a 5. Oh, no, wait, that's an 8. Okay, it's an 8.
Yeah, nothing important, really.
I don't know that it'd be nothing, Flynn. But maybe you think it's nothing, but it was
I don't-
enough for a
I
deal.
don't even really remember.
Can I do another insight check? No, I
No.
can't. But alright then. Maybe it wasn't important then, Flynn. Have you heard anything back from Leon?
No.
Alright. Nefestra says, I asked where he'd be. It seems like he's heading to Frostholm. The ship might be... He might actually be coming to meet me. I don't know... I don't want to hope.
Would you like me to ask her?
No,
Okay.
I don't want to see her again.
Would you like me to scry on him?
What?
Would you like me to scry on him or something?
As in, you can see him. You'd be able to see him.
If I scried, yes.
Yes.
Oh. I will do my best to learn that spell then.
All right. How? What? Yeah. Is this something the book has been telling you?
Well, it says there's a lot of things you can do when you know how to do them.
All right. I mean, yeah. If you can learn that, that would be.
Okay, I will try.
And you know your sending that you do.
Yeah.
What? I mean, can you teach anyone else that, or do you have to? Could you write like I had the scroll of protection? Could you make a sending scroll that I could use?
I don't think I can do that. No.
I wonder if Thalon can do that.
I bet Thalon could.
I don't know how much that cost me.
Probably a lot. I think those things tend to be quite expensive.
I've only got 4 gold to my name.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, Flynn, if you know, whatever you can learn to help us out, that would be.
If only there was something valuable on that mimic ship.
Oh my God, Ralph! Tedric would have come for the chance. I was being true to character. All right.
I say we turn the ship around.
Yeah, let's just go back for the mimic. I mean, you know. All right. I'm assuming it's getting colder as we're going.
At this point, temperature hasn't started to drop yet. You're still a couple of days away.
Okay. I am going to gather the crew. I think the night, maybe the next night from this one. I think I'll gather the crew up after we've stopped for the night. And
so that day, during the day, you do start to notice the temperatures starting to drop. And at one point, Rahija kind of just comes out and just puts out an announcement that the water collectors are now frozen up. So they have drinking water, but they don't have like running like hot water or anything like that. So yeah, basically no showers till frost home. Yeah.
All right. I gather the crew up and I say, okay, this is the situation. It's gonna get fucking cold. As soon as we get to Frostholm, we're gonna make some arrangements. We're swapping bunks, so there's going to be heating in the captain's cabin, and there's going to be heating in the infirmary. And I'm assuming, Fallon, that the kitchen stays a bit warm with the stove.
Oh, it usually does, yes.
Can we keep the stove going?
Can do.
All right. So kitchen, infirmary, captain's cabin. There'll be heater on the helm if we can do that as well. So pick your bunks. And I look to Mara and I'm like, sorry. Hit your bunks, who you want to go with. I'll get the hammocks set up in wherever. There's beds in the infirmary anyway, unless Azanas has got any objections.
No, just if we have anyone obviously sick or hurt.
Priority.
Yes.
Always priority. Alright, so if you do bed down in the infirmary, be prepared to be kicked out on your arse and come to the captain's cabin if that's the case.
I'll sleep in the infirmary. I can rough it if worst comes to worst.
Oh, you'd rather rough it than come stay in the captain's cabin. I understand that. That's fine. Oh, all right. I'll take offence at that, Rahija. All right. So yeah, just let me know who's where. I'll make arrangements. So yeah, I'm assuming at this point, have I got some of the panels finished? If I've been carving them a little bit each day.
Yeah, I'd say you've got a few done.
Like maybe 5? 5 or 6? Okay, so I think I would have, very first of all, the cabin that's got the massive hole in it, I think I would have put the walls around that one first. Just to keep, especially if the cold's coming in, I'll have made sure that one's sealed off. So that one, and the big bit at the back that used to be married in Sparrows, I'll have done that one as well.
Okay.
And I think we can sort of say that's it. So there's 2 cabins down the bottom done so far. Yeah, that's it. It's for Sparrow.
Yeah, I think what would Erebus do? Probably just same as before, really. Although it's weird. How many days away now? 3?
At this point, you are 2 days away.
2 days away. So I think that night he'll be. Where's Cornella sleeping?
I've covered up the
We've
ship.
covered the
haven't
ship
I?
up, yeah.
She's in one of the empty quarters towards the back end of the crew.
Would she be going into one of the other places where it's heated?
Oh no, she's fucking off the ship by then. We haven't got any heat on the ship yet.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But regardless, wherever she is that night, I guess after I finish my watch, what time would that be? Early in the morning?
Yeah, sort of 3-ish again.
Yeah, I will be going into her quarters to basically steal any notes and stuff she's written down.
Okay, stealth check with advantage.
Oh no, my knife slipped.
I can't even draw them. My daggers, was it?
Yeah,
was
your
it my
daggers.
daggers?
Yeah.
I just gotta get a couple of short swords because I did buy a couple, so. Class that one.
Yeah, you can still use anything that's a finesse weapon, can't you?
I think is that one sort of cock?
No.
No. Advantage, you said.
Yeah.
So
He's asleep.
7. Stealth 27.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you're able to scoop up the remainder of her notes.
Yeah, I'll go out and then when I get somewhere away from everyone, I'll go through and have a look.
Yeah. So she's rewritten everyone's names down, and again all of the things that they've would probably rather kept concealed. She sort of gets rewritten from memory, like her notes from the previous few days before she lost her book. Some mentions about the argument that she overheard from the quartermaster's office. Yeah, again, it's like what's been written at the moment is kind of very factual. It's like she's not sitting here writing out reports. She's writing down the stuff that she's going to use to write her news stories when she gets back. So it is just pretty much a piece by piece breakdown of what she's witnessed of the ship's journey.
You're right, your hand's getting too cold.
They're actually not feeling too bad, just a little bit dry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what else to do on that because there's no clues on anything on how she's getting the information, is there? So from that, Erebus would be like, okay, I'll just destroy the things, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, and go back to his bed or whatever. Could just stab her in her sleep now.
I mean, I'm just wondering if there's anything I can like bargain away with Nefestra to like wipe her memory or something. I don't think there is. I don't think there is.
I don't think I have anything of interest for Nefestra.
Excuse me. I do have something. The captain's hat can only be
Coin of
assumed.
fate.
No! The captain's hat can only be used by the person who earned it.
Yeah.
So if I gave that up to her, it'd be useless to anyone else. I can't give that up then. Because it wouldn't actually do anything. I don't have anything. Don't have anything that I could give up that she'd be interested in. Jeez. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think Sparrow's just busy prepping the ship for when we get into Frostholm. I think she's gone into that cabin and actually sealed up from the inside that cabin as best she can, and done whatever repairs from the inside of the ship she can to make the hull as watertight as possible. Do you want me to roll for any of that?
Yeah, make a just a general dexterity plus your proficiency and
Okay.
whatnot.
So that's 20 plus 3, so 23.
Yeah, you've done a decent job of of making it, at least from the inside.
Yeah.
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 Patched up.
Okay. Brilliant. So, sort of day of, if we're okay to skip to day of.
Yeah, so it gets to the day of the 31st. It is now frigidly cold up on deck. And... Oh, damn it, I forgot to describe what it looked like when you first approached Frost Garden from the other side, but never mind. No, that's on me.
No, please describe.
No, because if I describe it, you might have wanted to have gone and checked something out there, and yeah, it's not.
Okay.
But the last couple of days you have now been sailing through Frost Garden territory. What makes this kind of interesting and very unique amongst all of the other nations is all the nations of Iridica are comprised of hundreds or thousands of small islands floating at various altitudes with various apparatus, bridges, elevators, cabs, teleportation circles, anything possible to sort of link between them. As you approach Frosthome, you see Frost Garden. You see spread out, basically a large, almost single level plain of just snow and mountains that stretches off far beyond the horizon. For this nation, most of the islands are at similar altitudes, give or minus sort of 10, 20, 30, 40 feet. And having been sat as they are in these frigid conditions for 3,000 years, over the years the ice has begun to form natural, effectively land bridges between them, eventually resulting in what is effectively almost one massive continent-sized landmass. While it is not technically a landmass, because it is lots of little landmasses bridged by ice, it is the only place in the entire Iridica where you can start at one end of the nation and you can just walk unbroken for days and weeks on end. And that is sort of the sight that greets you. You see scatterings of tribal encampments, individual folk sort of roaming through the snow on sleds pulled by various beasts. And as you enter your final day of the journey and you start to approach Frosthome, the first thing that you would see is rising out of the centre of the town, a couple of 100 feet tall, this large, slender spire of what seems to be perfectly clear ice. As you get a little closer to it, you see that the ice is almost kind of capturing the light of the iridescence and then sort of refracting it further and sort of spreading it across town. So the entire of the village is just bathed in this kaleidoscope of lights.
Oh, wow.
And that is the site that you approach.
Would Sparrow remember that this is where Aga's from? Because Sarah's just remembered this is where Aga's from.
Well, this isn't where Aga's from.
Oh, is it not? I thought this was
this
her
was
tribe.
where This was where Leon met Aga.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, as you approach, you can see the town of Frosthome itself is made up of about 7 or 8 individual islands, kind of formed up in a ring, again, sort of bridged with ice, with another island in the centre, which is sort of sunk down about 50 feet or so below, with walkways and elevators sort of going down the cliff faces to sort of reach. And in the centre of that lower island, that is where this spire starts and sort of reaches up, towering over the rest of the town. A little ways on the other side of the spire from the direction you're heading, you see a large body of water, the only patch of liquid water that you've actually seen since starting your crossing over the Frost Garden territories. And in there you see a good couple of dozen ships sort of berthed at various docks in there. And as described by Rahija, short distance away from that and about 100 feet or so maybe about 200 feet or so up, a small floating island with a lighthouse there just acting as a beacon to guide ships in. Doesn't seem to be any ships docked at that island.
I think Sparrow will be on deck, and whenever Rohisia or Marin have actually needed to be doing anything, I think Sparrow would have actually put herself in the centre of the deck over the last few days when it got colder, and she's been using the cantrip Control Flame to sort of have like a ring of fire around each of them to keep them warm as they're doing either the light weaving or doing the helm. Like, she has been sort of like working her ass off, just keeping them cool, like with her arms out, just letting the fire just sort of run around them. Like, and to amuse herself, she's been changing what they are, like the dogs, their the winged lion things, their wing welts, their anything like running around them.
Just from a flavour point of view, while doing all of this, how is Sparrow feeling about the fact that the flame is coming out green?
Oh, she fucking hates it. She absolutely despises it. But in her head, constantly, she's trying to picture, like, whenever she does anything with fire now, she's sort of like remembering how the sun felt. And it's just the light from the sun. She wants that again really badly, and particularly like when she's doing the light weaving, or like when Marin's doing the light weaving, she's just wishing it wasn't green reflecting off her. She just wants it to be the sun. Like, that is what she's dreaming of as she's doing it. So yeah, but she absolutely despises the green. And I think any like, she's not worn the green dress again, and I think there's a very conspicuous lack of anything green in the captain's cabin. Like, I think she is just absolutely despising the colour.
I don't think it would work, but would Erebus know that you hated it being green?
I think the look on her face every time, like the distaste.
And I'm guessing with Hermitage you wouldn't be able to change the colour of the flame, because the spell says you can, but being from Nephestra...
I would say that you can try, because it would automatically happen normally with thaumaturgy. I'd say that you can like make a D20 plus your spellcasting modifier to see if...
Ooh, what is my spell?
See if you can.
Casting modifier. Where's my spellcasting modifier?
I have no idea. If you look at any spell you can cast, it should be on there.
It's not intelligence, is it? Just because...
No, it's wisdom. So would it be my wisdom modifier?
Yeah.
Yeah, my wisdom from... Okay. So that's +3. So a D20 and +3. Yeah?
Yeah, isn't it that plus your proficiency with your spellcasting modifier?
Mine is, when I look at mine, because I've got a +5 to my spellcasting modifier.
Yeah, I've only got a couple of spells at the minute, and they're the ones I get for being a tiefling, so...
Yeah, but if you look at them, do they have a plus next to them? Oh, you've got a different view from me, I can't.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Because that's only... it's not really any attacking...
Is it your dex that you add to your spells, or is it your?
Would be wisdom.
Would be wisdom. So whatever your wisdom.
Having a level in ranger.
Yeah, I think mine is
wisdom.
Yeah, proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier.
Yeah.
So proficiency plus wisdom.
Yeah.
So that's 6. Oh, that's 16 dice. That's 22.
22. What colour were you trying to change it to?
Just to a normal, like, orangey kind of
It
reddish.
starts to get there. There's still a bit of a green hue in there, but you managed to kind of change the sort of tint of it slightly.
Sparrow just kind of looks at you a little bit grateful for that. But yeah, that's what Sparrow's doing on the approach. So she's not necessarily paying attention to Frostholm because she's too busy keeping Rohisia warm, I think, at that stage.
So that was a nice moment.
Oh, okay.
And I just say, Rohisia, do you think we can get to the lighthouse?
It looks like it.
Brilliant. Take us in.
Okay, yeah, she begins taking the ship in, and as it approaches, you see. Do you still have the Froststone map, or did you give it back to me?
I have it. I have it.
Good. Got a feeling I gave it back, but it might be that one then.
Yeah, it's this one.
Was it?
Yeah, you still have the Froststone map.
We have
The Glacial Spire. Oh, is that it? That's there. The lighthouse here. That one.
Yes.
Cool.
And is that a path going down to, well, essentially
Ground level, I think.
Yeah. So as you approach the Sovereign's Eye, you see curled up at the base of the lighthouse a fairly large-sized lunar dragon that is just there sleeping.
Nice. Right, he should take us on in. Let's get parked up. Let's immediately, Jerome.
Is he going to be a problem?
Are they usually a problem?
I don't know, but I'm just a little concerned that this place that's usually extremely popular to park your ship is currently unoccupied and there's a big fucking dragon there. I'm kind of correlating the two.
That is also an issue. Do you want me to go have a word?
Sure.
Alright. I'm going to turn into a sparrow and I'm going to fly down.
Okay.
Let me take that off my things. Okay. So yeah, I turn into a sparrow and I go and I land as myself. And I just kind of give him a look over. Like...
Yeah, make a perception check with advantage.
Oh, I don't need it. Natural 20.
Okay. Yeah, this is...
I love this dice.
This
That's my
is
turn.
the very large scarred form of the dragon that you conversed with briefly atop Lady Durash's estate.
What the fuck?
Did you piss that dragon off?
No, I didn't, but he made me nervous. I am going to disturb him though. I just go,
Pick up a stick.
Are you still in bird form?
No, I'm not, I'm sorry. Pecking him.
Poke it with a stick. It's...
Yeah, he opens one eye and it just sort of rolls around to you.
Good to see you again. Do you mind if my ship parks up? We're a bit damaged.
You are the little bird elf, aren't you?
I am. The ship's damaged. We need to park up here. Is that alright with you?
Do whatever you want.
Alright. I'd ask what you do in here, but I don't think you'd tell me.
I was sleeping.
Is your mistress around?
He sort of cranes his neck and looks over, and you go towards where all of the ships are berthed in the lagoon.
Oh, she's here, is she? Be interesting to meet her. I've heard the name. I'm not sure what it means, but you're both a bit notorious. But if you're alright with my ship parking up, we're going to do that. Try not to disturb you.
See that you don't.
We won't. Alright, I go.
Just folds one wing over his face.
Alright, I'm going to turn Sparrow again and go back to the ship. It's my old friend from Coral Harbour. So he says we're okay to dock. Just step lightly around him.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll go and park next to the big fucking dragon then. This is
Yeah.
fucking dragon. Always fucking dragons now.
I sort of shout over to the crew. I'm like, "Oi, he's not like other lunar dragons. Give him a wide berth. Don't disturb him if you can help it. Apologise profusely if you do. Let's leave him in peace." Jerome, are you ready to all set to go off? Do you need a hand?
I mean, I know where I'm going. I know what to get. Getting it up here as opposed to down at ground level might be trickier.
All right. Do you think you can spend a little extra gold and get them to help deliver it up?
I'm sure gold greases enough palms. I can.
Do whatever you need to do. What time is it?
At this point, it's probably just gone 8 o'clock.
Alright, I need to get going. Alright, Erebus, Tedric, Flynn.
Yeah.
No one follows me from this point on. I'll be back. I'll find a way to get help if I need it. I've just used both my fucking wild shapes.
Yes, you have.
Fuck me. Alright.
Are you
Okay.
sure you don't need...
I'm not sure, but it's very much specified no one comes with. I'd rather not antagonise wherever it is. I might have suspicion who I'm meeting now, maybe, but we'll see. Meantime, scout out, see who's around, see what merchants are around, help Jerome if he needs it. Tedric, you stay on ship. Look out for the shit while all of us are doing our business going off.
Maybe keep an eye on Cornella.
No, Cornella's disembarking right now.
Has anyone seen my notes?
Oh no, did they all randomly vanish? Did they? Get the fuck off my ship.
Well, I can't say it's been a pleasure,
No,
but
it's
it has
not.
been informative.
What can I do to stop you from publishing?
Ta-ta!
Cornella, stop! I'm so close to thorn whipping the bitch.
You just said you wanted me off your ship.
You're off my ship, I dump it on the floor. Would you accept payment to not publish anything to do with my crew?
Kind of payment.
What would you accept?
It's not how bribes work, is it?
Fine, how much fucking gold do you want?
I just want the truth to come out.
So you can ruin other people's lives. Do you know how many people are suffering because of you right now? Do you know how many souls are lost because of you right now?
No.
Yeah, you do. It's on your fucking arm. Do you look at it? Do you see them go? And do you wonder if maybe one of them's not your son? His friends? His family?
He doesn't have any friends.
He might not now. He's watching every single person around him either vanish or suffer right now because of you.
You publish that information, you might not have a life either.
Well, like I said, we will have to wait and see. Good day.
You're fucking evil. Whatever she does, she does. Oh,
Want me to?
let's see where she goes. Let's see who she talks to.
Okay then. I'll follow and stay hidden.
Okay.
I will.
And
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you carry on for a minute.
I'll do that. I'll stay hidden and stick to the shadow step. Stay,
Yeah, make a perception check.
perception.
Sorry, not perception. Sorry, stealth check. I don't know why I said stealth. Why I said
That's
perception.
alright. 14.
She has to make a perception check.
So 24.
Okay. Yeah, you are completely invisible as she just begins making her way down the.
Expertise.
Yeah.
And she immediately heads over to the lagoon and starts sort of going around the ships there, basically looking to where to barter passage back to Coral Harbour.
Yeah, maybe. Does it look like she's getting anywhere with any of them?
How long do you look for?
Probably about maybe an hour.
Oh wow, double natural ones.
It's almost like nobody likes her.
I'll seeing this, I'll go back to
You'll trip her. She falls into the lagoon, and that's the end of that.
I'll go find Flynn. Flynn, You're
Yeah.
good with people.
Actually, make a perception check.
Perception. That is what's that? 10. So
Yeah, perception.
not 19. That's my
Flynn
other
is
expertise.
nowhere to be found.
Flynn is nowhere to be
Yeah.
found.
I mean, you were gone for an hour and then you came back to the ship, so yeah, he is
Okay.
not there.
Who else do I know that's good talking with people? If I can't find Flynn, then I'll be like, okay then, and I'll go to maybe there's a Skyfarers Guild here, isn't there?
There is, yes.
I'll probably go there just to let them know that we've docked.
Okay.
Or we're close by, and also try and find, if I can, a map of Frostholm.
Okay. Do you take Tedric with you, seeing as Tedric had a summons to the guild hall?
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys are.
I mean, Sparrow did order Tedric to stay and guard the ship.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. In that case, I
Don't
would.
be usurping my rule
No,
already,
no.
mate.
If I knew that, then yeah, I wouldn't. I had a letter, I think, summoning me to the
You
guild
did?
as well, if I remember rightly.
I mean, this is Tedric's.
Yeah, no, I've got the yeah. So who was it? Yeah, I'll go to I'm sorry, I cannot read the writing. Captain Ilida?
Do you want me to read it to you? Your presence is required at Froststone Skyfarers Guild at your earliest convenience. Guild Hall Captain. Well, it is hard. Killada. Oh, they put the little thing at the bottom of the.
Yeah.
Do you want me to memorise that? I don't know Latin.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, so
Okay, so-
I'll go to them and
Okay. So saying as an hour has passed, we will go to Sparrow because there was less than an hour to go until. Yeah.
Yep, there was. I'm immediately going to go down to, in the first person where I'm like, burning needle.
Yeah. You flag down a very kind of thick-furred black tabaxi. Yes.
Whereabouts would the burning needle be?
I don't know. It's been a while since I made that map. Thank you. Right on the opposite side of town.
Alright, brilliant. Thanks very much.
Yeah. Sure, you want to be going there?
We'll find out, won't we? Thank you very much.
Very well.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So I make my way over there. I ask like a few of the people if
Yeah.
I.
You make your way sort of through the town. You do find that this town there is a there is a large kind of evergreen forest that sort of is beyond the boundaries of the town, and you do see that most of the architecture around here does seem to be log cabin, thatched roofs. Everything made to insulate as much as possible. You do notice as you walk around that there being a town where there isn't an issue with space, where like most towns and cities and villages, because of how small the islands are that they've got to build on, it is very much a case of houses and shops and things are generally built right shoulder to shoulder next to each other. Whereas here, everything having the option of spreading out is a lot more spread out. So you'll see like a lodge or a house or something like that, and then it'll be like a good sort of 40-50 feet over to the next one, and then like 100 feet over to another one, and it's a very, very dispersed town. Heavy population of what would traditionally be the more tribal cultures. So you see a lot of Goliaths, a lot of orcs, a lot of tabaxi moving around. Quite a quite a solid population of drow. You're also noticing. Everyone obviously dressed generally in thick furs against the cold. The dispersed light from the glacial spire in the middle of the town, just kind of giving everything this beautiful, colourful kaleidoscope glow. You pass by a few buildings which would be worth noting for later. You do pass very noticeably the Draconic Couriers depot with the large dragon heads.
Oh, can I retcon and say that I asked Flynn to deliver the Pathfinder?
Okay.
Considering that was time sensitive as well.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to Flynn, we really need you to do that. Erebus will probably go with you. Oh no, he's fucked off. I told him to... Alright, Tedric's busy, Erebus is busy. Yeah, we need that completed, so thank you, Flynn. And I give it to him to take.
I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you pass the Skyfarer's Guildhall depot, a few different shops and whatnot, and you eventually, as you are kind of following directions that you're picking up from folks and moving in the direction of the outskirts of town, make a perception check for me, please.
Yes, sir. Oh my god, that's all my luck gone. That would be a big 7.
Okay. You notice there is snow, lots of snow.
Fuck me, it's just like outside right now.
But as you're kind of heading in this direction, you see that sort of some of the larger buildings start to now shrink down to more slum-like buildings as you're kind of heading towards the outskirts of town. Folks at this point are, as opposed to kind of folks cheerfully going around their business, it's getting to more of, like sideways glances from down alleyways as you are very much getting into the seedier side of town, until you do eventually come across not a huge establishment, but the again made of the same kind of locally sourced wood, large log construction with a sign hanging outside of the spire wreathed in flame, with a sign saying the burning needle.
I think Sparrow will have put the hood up.
There is
the scarf a little tighter.
There is a large sign nailed to the door that says Twilight Endeavour arriving 33rd of Erebus.
I immediately take that down.
Okay.
Great. Well, I got what I asked for. At least Tedric's guarding the ship. I do fuck off dragon. Right, yeah. So yeah, got my hood up, I've wrapped that around. I've put my coat over just Sparrow's pack, so like strapped to her thighs. So I think she's wrapped the coat a little bit tighter around them. And she's got hands on both swords as she's sort of like approaching and walking in. I go in.
Okay, yeah, you head through the front doors. And you step into, kind of a fairly large, well, not exactly large, but like open interior. There's a large log fireplace against one wall, which is sort of putting out heat. There isn't exactly a jovial atmosphere in here. There's a fair few patrons, but no one who's, it's not like there's people laughing and joking in here. You see there's what appears to be a tabaxi and a drow at one table, just sort of sitting there sipping drinks, just sort of like staring into their glasses. You see sat at another table there's a goblin who's just swaying slightly in his seat. Another table you see like a Goliath and a couple of orcs who seem to be playing some kind of gambling game for coins. There's a figure sat at the far end of the bar, sort of like hunchbacked, scarred. And behind the counter there is a tall, fairly young, looks like he's probably in his late 20s, maybe early 30s, grey-skinned, very kind of hulking, muscular orc who is just there sort of wiping the bar.
Yeah, I keep like my hood up and everything, but is it about 9 o'clock now?
It's getting very close. Yeah.
Alright, I go up to the bar and I sit down and I say, 2 glasses of Surya.
Coming up. Just pours these 2 sort of very thick, syrupy glasses all the way full and just slides them over to you.
How much?
5 copper.
Hand it over. Okay. And I sit and I wait.
Okay.
Can I sort of just cast an eye around, just as surreptitiously as I possibly can, and just see?
Yeah, make a. Are you trying to be? Are you trying to be more stealthy or more observant here? Basically, it's going to be either a stealth check, and regardless of whether or not you pass the stealth check, you'll still see. It's just whether or not people see you seeing. Or you can make a perception check where if you roll badly on the perception check, you don't see anything, but you won't be spotted because you're being surreptitious.
I would like to be surreptitious.
Okay, so make a perception check then.
Oh, yep, that is a 20.
20, yeah, so very very unnoticeable. You do sort of like just cast your eye around, and is there anything particular you're looking for?
Just clocking pretty much everything everyone there is doing. Generally, just anyone who looks like they're not a threat, paying a little bit more attention to them. Maybe like the drunken goblin, like just maybe lingering them a little bit longer.
Okay.
Just seeing what's, just at a glance what I can see of people's tables, like if they're paying attention to me.
Yeah, so the figure that's kind of at the opposite end of the bar to you, you do see they've got sort of one side, the side of the face is just kind of completely scarred over, sort of short white hair, just kind of hunched over, just doesn't seem to be paying attention to anything apart from the drink that they're sipping. Yeah, the drunken goblin is just, I would say with a natural 20.
It wasn't a natural 20.
Oh, dirty 20. Until with a dirty 20, the goblin seems a little bit off. Like, more that this is someone acting drunk rather than someone who's actually drunk.
Alright, I'm just going to keep half an eye on them the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, the orcs and the Goliath who are playing their gambling, they are just fully focused on what they're doing. The drow and the tabaxi don't seem to be particularly talking much. They're just kind of sitting there in silence between each other, just sipping at their drinks.
Okay. I wait.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll probably stay there for about an hour before I leave.
Okay, so you sit there for about half an hour, 45 minutes or so, and a figure approaches to your right, and a hand reaches out for the second glass. Blue skin, dark brown leather coat, takes the drink, takes a sip. I understand you've been looking for me, Sparrow. And that is where we will end this week's session.
Female voice in head. Female that you do not know. I'm gonna fucking punch him. Okay.
Yeah, we got to Frostholm, gang. You can level up to level 6.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Should we wait until we have a long rest?
Well, technically it would have been at the start, at the start of the day when you were kind of arriving in Frostholm. But I kind of forgot about it while everything, because like as soon as you got there, everyone was doing a thing, and it was like I don't know when to stop and say you're leveling up. So yeah, so you can level up and sort of retroactively apply it to the arrival. What I will ask though, just for funsies and just for flavour, seeing as this level up has come at the end of a long voyage, what has everyone been doing on the voyage to strengthen themselves up to hit this new level?
I think the training everyday Sparrow stuck to that, and I think the obsession with like the sun in particular, like seeing the green flame and wanting to change it. I think she's been experimenting with her spells, particularly Moonbeam, just trying to brighten it. Like it's Moonbeam itself is a refraction of sunlight in everywhere else but Iridica. But I think she can feel there is a connection there with moonlight and sunlight. I think a little bit. So I think Sparrow's been trying to draw out whatever feels like the sun from the Moonbeam spell. And I think she's been experimenting with that when she's been on watch and things like that. She's just been trying to isolate that particular thing. So I think she will be taking another level in Druid.
Cool.
Yeah, and my second level in Ranger to so I get 2 spells, and one of them will be Cure Wounds because he's been training with Zalis to learn how to cure wounds. And the martial arts, the martial fighting style, will be blind fighting because makes sense because of what happened with the siren. He doesn't want to be in that situation before. Being somebody who has an affinity with shadows and darkness, to me it makes sense to be able to do blind fighting.
Cool. Okay. And Flynn is taking his first level in Wizard because he has been chatting with his book of his tome of whatever it's called. Like legitimately, I'm blanking on what it's called. It's the Tome of
Enlightenment.
That's it, thank you. Yeah, he's been chatting with the Tome of Enlightenment and learning some basic wizard spells out of it. So that is now his spell book. So that was a session.
I'm genuinely in shock that's. I don't know what to do with that, Rob.
And what's kind of exciting about this? So this is something that like folks like watching won't know. But one thing I am terrible at as GM is gauging how long an adventure is going to take. So when we started this, we did a one-shot adventure, and then about a month later, we were like, okay, we're gonna make this into a campaign. And so I said, it's like, right, I'm going to run a little sort of mini adventure, just to give everyone a bit more of a taste of the world, and then from there we'll launch into the actual campaign. And the mini adventure will take 2, maybe 3 sessions. 19 sessions. 19 sessions later, we have just got to Frostholm, which is where the 2 to 3 adventure mini session, 2 to 3 session mini adventure was going to take us to. So we got there, we have just completed the prologue. Woo! Go team!
I mean, I told you we like to roleplay.
So we made it in the end. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you guys for finally getting us here. And
I just flayed my girlfriend to do it. It's fine.
So we'll be back as normal, sort of 2 weeks 2 weeks from now on the 25th. And yeah, we will pick up as Sparrow's Uncle Leon has caught up with her, and we'll see what he's got to say about everything.
We've got a few weeks to figure this out.
So until then, thank you guys for playing. Thank you everyone at home who's either watching it live or watching it on VOD. We love and appreciate you. For those of you who are over in LA at the moment, I know it's not exactly an easy thing to say, but stay safe. And yeah, we love and appreciate you. And stay nerdy. See you soon.
Bye.
you.